Single by choices, very lonely, not focused, dating market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage, divorce, single moms coping, high value mindset, yeah we chosen. Yeah. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big mad. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin next, Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin next, Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices, single by choices, single by choices.
SBC Nation, single by choices. Gavin next, Mr. Walker. Two married family men, leading by example. Car before the horse productions. Truth over lies.
Let's talk about
SBC Nation,
single by choices.
Gavin next,
Mr. Walker.
two married family men, leading by example. Car before the horse productions. Truth over lies.
Let's talk about hot girl summer cancel. City boys up, they ain't stressing no more. Broken homes, everybody outside, but marriage getting low, low, low. Duck in the streets, wildin'. Don't keep you hunching all through the night. Blaze Galaxy, everybody toxic. SBC Nation, know we right. Scrolling through the timeline, chaos every day. Everybody toxic, nobody wanna stay. Baby daddy drama, kids caught in the middle. Club every weekend, but the rent just little. Quarter zip sweater, we moving different now. Men tryna level up, family first style. Truth over lies, yeah, we call it how it is. Too many broken homes, who raising all the kids? City boys winning, they done learned the game. Passport flights overseas, everything changed. Modern dating market looking insane. Everybody want love, but nobody wanna change. Yo, summer cancel, girls cancel. City boys up, they ain't stressing no more. Marriage rate slow and the single mom's high. Everybody asking why. Love how flexing in designer. Bonkisha outside every night. SBC Nation in the building. We bring truth back to life. Summer nights, city life. Everybody searching for somebody right. But these streets cold, hearts on froze. Now everybody's scared to let love grow.
Yeah, we married family men, trying to lead by example. Too many people moving off impulse and scandal. Social media got relationships cooked. Everybody want attention, nobody wanna look at the stats. Facts, truth hurt bad. Kids need fathers, that's why the world mad. SBC Nation in the chat going crazy. Hit the like button if you feel me, baby. Super chat flying, cash app buzzing. Truth over lies, yeah, the whole crew coming. Cart before the horse, we building something major. Real conversations, no industry favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, support the show. Cash app and super chats. Girls on my gas. Single by choices. Gavin, Mr. Walker. SBC Nation. SBC Nation.
Hit the like button,
Subscribe to the channel.
support the show. Cash app and super cast.
Single by choices.
Gavin next, Mr. Walker.
SBC Nation.
Screwed up, screwed up, screwed up, screwed up. Screwed up, screwed up, screwed up. H-Town vibes. Screwed up. Screwed up, single by choice. H-Town vibe. Single by choice, a single by force. Love got lost, now we paying the cost. Welcome to the real, no cap, no loss. Yeah, it's Gavin Nicks. Mr. Walker in the building, let's talk facts. Single women scrolling, but they lonely at night. Baby mama drama, got the kids in the fight. Big dads ducking, ain't raising AC. Broken homes everywhere, now the cycle just repeats. Marriage look risky, divorce on the rise. Modern day love full of games and lies. Everybody want love, but don't play their role. Now we got a whole generation lost with no goals. Single by choice, a single by force. Your truth over feelings, yeah, we bringing it raw. Welcome to the show where we breaking the law. Nug on the couch playing 2K all day. Bone Keisha fed up like, boy, you gotta find a way. Bills stacking up, love turning cold. She out in the streets, now the story get bold. Now they both lost, trying to figure it out. Toxic love cycles, yeah, where we calling it out. This that real talk, not the fairy tale dream. This that wake up call for the whole damn scene. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. What they ain't wanna hear, but it was real. With accountability, where that we just tryna build, not tear down the path.
Hit that like button. Subscribe. Don't front, cash out. Support the show. Super chat, let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call it for the horse, stand tall.
H-Town vibe.
Single by choices. Consequences.
Welcome to the truth.
You ready for the truth? You wanna ride, boy? It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by
Caught before the horse production.
We live. Welcome to
Caught before the horse production.
It's Sunday night. How you feeling, Mr. Walker?
Yes, sir. I am feeling fan freaking tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Single by Choices Sunday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in, SBC Nation, on this wonderful Sunday. We back in the house. Make sure y'all hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button as you come in.
There you go. No matter after you do those two simple things, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Come on, this mighty fine May 17th, 2026. As you can see, Gavin X and I are very much still in the mix, reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing dating, mating, and rage baiting market, my baby.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So we are back in the house, fresh off of last night. We've been going for a few days straight here. I think this is the third night. You know, we started SBC Friday night. We was over there. Make sure you subscribe to Truth Over Lies. All right, last night, y'all know the Regal Rumble. Shout out to Sister Ebony Dean in the house. And tonight, we back at it. Hot Girl Summer is now, and the day market is FUBAR as it's kicking off.
Alert. Another ragtag FUBAR Hot Girl Summer is loaded. Shout out to last night's show. Some real journalism took place. Did a little deep diving on the good Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Go and check it out. Pretty interesting. Another one of Mr. Gavin X Classics. We've been cooking up last couple days. We wound out why Chud, the chode loser, acting all wild and wonky. He's a victim. Shout out to Replay Gang. Go check out these last couple of shows.
That part. So we still keeping an eye on that. So make sure y'all subscribe to Truth Over Lies. And
Money.
speaking of Truth Over Lies, shout out to Major Drama with the 5 memberships in his Truth Over Lies hoodie.
Always good to see you, brother, in that hoodie. We appreciate you.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Also, Frederick Howard come through, gifting a membership.
Brother Frederick always coming through like you do. Thank you, sir.
And shout out to Lee Turner with the super sticker.
We appreciate you, Brother Lee, always coming through.
Money.
And shout out to Brother Ray. He gifted 5 memberships.
Appreciate you, Brother Ray.
And his lovely lady says, salute Gavin X, Mr. Walker.
Salute his lovely lady. We appreciate you, sister.
And me and Mr. Walker also gifted you ninjas 5 memberships. Make sure y'all re-up on those.
You're welcome.
So here we are. We ain't gonna waste much time because we got a lot on the docket tonight. We got more Dr. Bryant madness. We got some new discoveries. We got, I think, some Dr. Umar. We got some Big Dime. I think we got an Adrian Bronner update. It's gonna be a hell of a night.
It's madness. But it don't matter. It don't matter how much madness, how petty it is. We journalists, we have an ethical accountability, dare I say. No matter if we like it or not, we got to report it, and it's coming down the pike.
Man. And shout out to our brother Postman. He says he heard the call out on Soul last night. Yeah, Cleveland been taking many L's. It's dark up there.
Come on, Cleveland. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's bad timing. The Toe Goat. Shout out to Let Your Truth Be Told. He out there, it's diabolical.
What call out on? What is that? I don't know.
The Soul guy, that's the serial deleter guy we was talking about. That's
yeah.
Yeah, he was in Cleveland. That was about over 10 years ago, but nonetheless.
Okay. I said, holy cow.
But yeah, devastating news. But nonetheless, tonight we talking about Hot Girl Summer is now. We going to St. Louis. We're going to check out some of this balloon pop madness.
Oh, yeah, this right. Buckle up, grab your wine, grab your drink, grab your dupe. This ought to be a good one.
Why do you have a mustache with no beard?
Jesus.
Name and age, and why did you decide to pop?
Lynn, 48, and I'm just not attracted to him. You know what I mean? Just physically attracted to him. That's all. He seems like a nice guy, and we got shopping in common. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
Is she your type? Why not?
Nah. But I respect your honesty.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Let's stop here. Big Mama. Y'all, I don't think she can afford to be picky. All right. I see they talk about his mustache, maybe his grill, but this dude probably worked hard as hell. He probably been working at UPS for 25 years. Y'all don't even know it.
I got the game messed up. My thoughts exactly. Ain't no, you can clean this brother up. Come on, ladies. Where that black girl magic at? Take him down to the dentistry. Get him one of them falsy boys to pop in a nice little bridge or something. Tighten him up. Ain't a wrong little mustache. He wearing it. He all right. He doing all right. He ain't blowed out. It look like he got some shape to him. Shout out to DMX. What do y'all want from a ninja?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Name and age, and why did you decide to pop?
I'm Shelby. I'm 35. I decided to pop because why do you have a mustache with no beard? You got to have both. You got to have a little goatee or something. And then a professional wrestler. How does that look? Do you wear like the thing? A singlet?
Well,
Okay, maybe it's worse than we thought. He talking about professional wrestling. Nonetheless, she talking about a mustache. This woman built like a sack of potatoes. Like, this lineup is devastating. Y'all women, it's amazing the options y'all think y'all got.
You see why we say the damn day market is FUBAR? If you ask me, like, come on, these sisters, this is the equivalent to roaches salvaging through the clearance bin talking about this is crap. Have y'all looked in the mirror? Huh? Relax. And mustache, no beard. There's a profession that requires that. Firefighters. You can't have a beard because you got to be able to go in full air. And yeah, you can only have a mustache. So you see what I'm saying? Stop. They are getting on facial hair. Something that can be cut off and grown very quickly. And you just rejected a whole profession. Any man that's an interior firefighter, you can't have a beard. You're not allowed to. You can only have a mustache. So she said any firefighter is off her docket. Good job. You played yourself.
Do you wear like the thing? A singlet?
I wear all kinds of shit.
Are you like Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestler? Are you like high school wrestling?
I do get that a lot. People say I wrestle like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
With bands.
All right. I mean, I respect it, and I ain't against the short king, but wrestling and the mustache.
Hey, you ain't the first, so
Somebody like it. Somebody like it.
I respect your honesty.
Thank you.
Is she your type? Why not?
Yeah, I fuck with her. She cute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She really ain't. She up here looking like God knows what. She ain't cute though. I think he just being nice, light skinned, trying to hunch. Y'all just up in here horned up. This is devastating.
Yeah, I don't know what the desired outcome. Let's be clear. It ain't long-term relationships and or marriage. At best, they looking to see if they can shack up for the better part of a year. At absolute best. Brother, it's okay. It's been a while since we did balloon pop. It's okay to just not say nothing. You ain't gotta say she cute. You ain't see what I'm saying? That's your problem. They beat you upside the head saying you wearing singlets and stuff. And you gonna say, "Oh, you cute?" No, say don't worry about it. Let them go.
Man, look at this woman. Like, come on now. She ain't got no bra on. She got them pancake boobies. This is a nightmare.
Her, like, come on, she did this. You up here talking cash money, and your boobs blend into your stomach. Like, come on, man. She wrapped tighter than an Egyptian mummy. Know that. Outside of that wrap tight. And she got the metal reinforcement ribs in that thing too. Her guts stick out more than her boobies.
This is a wonky build. Nonetheless, she choosing.
Choosy.
Why not?
Yeah, I fuck with her. She cute.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What's your relationship with the Lord?
I went to Catholic school, so I was raised Catholic.
What's your current relationship with the Lord?
A whole lot after being in jail. All I know is Jesus.
Do you go to church?
No, you might as well pop that.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. He said no. All right, this dude fresh out the joint. This woman, like 60 years old, on a balloon pop, up here asking about Jesus when ninjas is fresh out the joint with tattoos on their face. This is like a Boondocks parody at this point.
I tell you what, this brother, he definitely been institutionalized. It's hard to shake your head yes and say no. She said, "You go to church?" He said, "No." we respect, leave that brother alone. That's intense. He been practicing that. But like you said, come on. And she is not trying to check and see, how religious or how structured his life is. Oh, you go to church? What's your relationship like with the Lord? She ain't doing a temperature check on his moral compass. She trying to see if he falls up under the gynocracy. Nothing more, nothing less. Look how she looking. Fellas, I'm already triggered. Ain't no woman that's into you gonna look at you like this. She trying to see if she can control. Do you respect Jesus? Huh? Do you, i.e., do you respect Big Mama?
A whole lot after being in jail. All I know is Jesus.
Do you go to church?
No, you might as well pop that.
Yeah.
So, before we get into why you ultimately decided to pop, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I want to hear him out and, just see what he was about and not, yeah.
Okay. And not going to church made you decide to pop?
For sure. I got to have a man that's a God-fearing man, know the Lord, relationship with the Lord, go to church, because you got to lead me. So, yeah.
But what if, because I have to say this, I'm glad you brought it up.
Go ahead.
Sure.
I was raised Catholic, with the Catholic school, right? And as you get older, I got 14 years in prison. See what I'm saying? And I've been through a whole lot. But I know it's a God. I know that for a fact. After losing my son and so much, and still being here and make jokes and not be hooked on drugs, I know it's a God. But I don't believe in what they gonna tell me to believe in. I found my own way. So, no, I didn't convert to Muslim. No, I didn't, because I believe religion separates people. And the way I feel now with all these women, kids losing, and black women just steady crying about losing kids or nephews or nieces. No. It's one God, one religion. That's just love. That's just all it is. It's just us. So that's my reason. I shouldn't have to go pay for you say I'm gonna get to heaven. No, you created me, so you know what's in here. You know how I feel about you, because I've been through hell and back.
Hell! This is ridiculous. Why are we up here on the Balloon Pop show talking about church and Jesus? This woman's so far off base, it ain't even funny. I get it. I see a lot of these old grannies, and then you got this institutionalized ninja. Whoever producing the show, hats off.
Y'all know do y'all see what's happening here? Well, he is talking some institutionalized madness, this Shawshank Bay, but she ain't turned off. No, quite the contraire. Nana is juiced up off of this. This is pain. This is her 14 years. She said, oh, you must be strong making 14 years up on, you know what I'm saying, in the box. And she is not turned off by this. She like, what does all of this, institutionalized rhetoric equate to? Satisfactory hunching in Nana's ass and somebody she can always control. She want to control him. She likes it. She ain't turned off.
So, no, I don't go to church, but I believe and I pray. And I tell my kids what to believe in. But as they get older, they're going to find their own thing too. So, yeah, I'm going to lead, but I might not lead how you wanted me to lead. That's the thing about being compatible. Because we got to meet on the common ground. It's 50-50. There ain't no 60-40. You don't walk behind me. You walk right on the side of me.
Just talking.
And when I'm down, you're going to walk in front of me.
I get that. And I totally understand everything you're saying. But for me, my leader has to be leading God's way. You know what I'm saying? Not what he thinks that's me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I popped.
Well, black women are the leaders, so. Okay. You know that like I know that. I bring home the bacon, you gonna run me. So black women are the leader.
So, is she a type? Why not?
She my type. You know she my type. Got them dogs.
Why?
Look, that's the first thing I came through and did was look. Dogs out, gold on, my type. Only thing she was missing was finger waves.
This dude, a whole institutionalized simp. He called her feet dogs. He said she got the dogs out. Nonetheless, he appearing to be a short brother too. He looked like he almost as tall as the host. So this is just a nightmare.
There you go. Oh, listen here. Nana was able to deflect his institutionalized charm, but if he was 6 foot something, yeah, no, it wouldn't been no way she could resist. God dang it, that's wild. She turned him down. He said, "Nah, I'm not hearing gynocracy." But you see, towards the end, he said, "Black women are leaders." That was a little sprinkle before he leave. Now they're like, "Oh." She's like, you are under the gynocracy. She like, shoot, I'll get his contact information.
Dogs out, gold on, my type. Only thing she was missing was finger waves.
What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Bad kids and ugly kids. Definitely. Okay, we got some bad kids. We got some bad kids and some ugly kids.
All right.
No, she not my type. She fat like the rest of them.
Okay. All right. Name and age. Why did you decide to pop?
My name is Shannon. I'm 34.
Hold on. This dude is all razor blazing lemon juice. Like, he came for the smoke. These shows are turning into nightmares. I guess this is all that's left with the balloon pops. Just come out and throw ish right at the wall.
It's just poop everywhere. Talking about ugly kids. Come on, man. Y'all, wow. Bad kids. That was kind of funny, and they laughed. It's kind of funny. I get it. But that ain't no reason to pop. You see what I'm saying? They did it just herd mentality. One person did it. Like, we all gonna do it. They don't even know nothing about it. All he said was bad and ugly kids. That's funny. He was joking. But now he ain't. He said, I don't like her. She fat.
No, she not my type. She fat like the rest of them.
Okay. All right. Name and age. Why did you decide to pop?
My name is Shannon. I'm 34, and I'm just not feeling it. Not at all. Like, nothing was funny to me. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't crack a joke. I didn't crack any jokes.
Nothing was funny. I think you tried, but
I promise you I didn't.
Funny to me. Like, none of it was funny.
I did not try to.
Fluffy. Like, that wasn't even funny.
You want to fight?
I wasn't trying to be funny. I'm just telling my truth. Like, everybody up here, they judge if they don't like short dudes. They'll say they don't like short dudes. But right when a dude tells what he doesn't like, then it's now he's misogynist.
You can be honest.
So that's what I was
being.
being.
At the same time.
How can I be honest?
You doing a lot, and I don't like that. You giving light skin energy.
I don't understand. How can I be? How can I be honest though?
Like I don't like it.
I don't understand how much honest more I could be.
Like, are you here for real? Or are you just here to be?
I'm here for real.
Tickets.
Hell! I don't think any of y'all are there for real. Him, y'all, it's a joke. If y'all are seriously here trying to date, this is all a joke. I mean, he came out the way he came out, granted, and they gonna match your energy, and it's all a joke.
I'm so tired of the modern day hyena, like this one in the green dress, a green dress and starfish earrings. That's wild, whatever. But she's talking about be respectful. You can have an opinion, but be respectful. Let's translate that. You can have an opinion, but it can't go against anything about me or what I like or my hyena brethren and sisters. But have an opinion as long as we like it. You see, be respectful. What y'all today's modern hyenas be stressing about some damn respect. Something y'all don't even give to y'all. There ain't one modern hyena that respects a man. Not one. I know. I grew up around tons of women that had zero respect for a man. That's her. It ain't worth it.
I'm here for real.
I don't like that. Like,
you don't like for somebody to tell the truth?
You're doing too much.
You don't like the truth?
I love honesty, but it can be said respectfully, and you've been
so how can I
for everybody? Like, I don't like that.
Okay, well, give me an example of how I can call one of y'all fat without being disrespectful. Give me one example. How can I do it?
Bruh.
You don't see, you don't have it. You don't have an answer. You don't have an answer. So you didn't give me a solution.
Okay. Like
you gave me a problem.
Okay. But you just being rude as fuck. Like,
but you gave me a problem. You didn't give me a solution. I want a solution.
I'm gonna get to it.
That's what it is.
Is she your type? Why not?
You know she's not my type. She fat like the rest of them.
And
she's not my type.
Like you watched it about 12 times, and it's not even earned.
You see what I'm saying? So she's not my type.
What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. What are those? What you
This is terrible. Here's the thing. I done seen a handful of these St. Louis edition. There are never any attractive women. From my understanding, it's always a joke. So either this dude is a comedian or he is part of the circus himself. I don't get, you don't watch the show like the rest of us. They always setting y'all up with this kind of nonsense.
It's been a while since we done it, but come on, let's not play with it. This is cool. It's a social experiment at absolute best as far as getting something out of this. However, come on, folks, like outside of maybe one exception with Arlette in them, you ain't coming up here. Ain't no desirable people coming up on the balloon pop looking to find love. It ain't happening. If you up here, you got to go on balloon pop and you seriously using this as a resource to find a mate, you kind of down bad. You are actually all the way down bad. So it is, you're going to get down bad results every time.
You girl. Come on.
Thank you.
Hey, this wrong, and that just happened. You talk to him.
I don't got nothing. You asked me a question.
I asked you another goddamn thing. You just said enough.
What you want me to say?
What you just said it.
I did what?
You said every goddamn thing in there. What did you not say?
I don't know. We was here. I thought we was doing a recap. I thought we was doing an interview. Yeah, let's do a recap.
Okay, a recap. You said a bunch of shit you shouldn't have to the women. A room full of women.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you agree?
No, I'm agreeing. Okay. I want to know. I heard the problem from everybody. I didn't hear the solution. Everybody said you shouldn't say somebody's fluffy or fat.
No, you didn't even say fat. You said fluffy.
So that was respectful. So tell me how much
that's
more
a black woman face. You said respectful.
How much more respectful can you be other than not to call somebody fat, but to say fluffy? How much more respectful can I be? You tell me.
Hey,
you don't have an answer either. Nobody has an answer.
You don't have the answer, Sway. You don't have the answer. I don't. I just know what not to say.
Hey, so what would you have said?
Not a goddamn thing, you idiot. I would never tell that woman she fluffy to her face.
Exactly.
This is wicked work. Nonetheless, yeah, this is the Balloon Pop St. Louis edition. Like I said, it's always a nightmare. Anytime I've laid eyes on it, I guess that's their theme, though. It's kind of like the one Jay Prince was on, but the one Arlette does, there's normally attractive women at the very least on that show, but this here,
And then there you go. The only reason why, they can get attractive women and maybe a couple guys that women desire is because of the visibility and gravitas that show got, right? That's like going to the VIP section of the club. This like standing outside the club, having a little powwow shooting dice, man. You ain't much here. It's a show. What we say? Dating, mating, and rage baiting. Here's the rage bait.
Man, we're going to take everybody to the sub.
Rage that.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Salute the brother did bring up a good point. He said, y'all ain't giving me no solutions. Y'all just giving me problems. Yeah, brother, you in a hyena den talking about solutions. Pack that up.
Man. So here we go. We talking about hot girl summer is coming for the young women and the old women. So we got women here that are 50 plus on the market.
Oh, okay, Kuka.
So, man, a lot of these ladies who are over 50, they will tolerate you and your shenanigans for a little bit. But then they're going to move on. Some of these women out here are moving like men. They are. Some of these women out here are definitely in their single energy. They're in their feminine energy, and they are not playing when they say, I understand, take all the time you need, because they mean it. They mean all of it. So if you're coming in this relationship with these older, more mature women who are evolved, who are secure, and who choose to be with a man, understand, you saying that you want to leave, that you need time and that you need space and that you don't know what you want, they're going to be very okay with that. They're going to be quite okay with that. And if you ever hear them say, I understand, take all the time you need, please know she is completely unbothered and life will go on, just like this planet.
You a lie, and the truth ain't
look
in
at that
you.
face. Y'all women just be lying to yourselves. Life won't go on at all. A lot of times that be y'all last relationship. You'd be like, yeah, I've been single since 30s. And here y'all be heading towards 60, ain't had a man in 20 years.
Don't I know it? Shout out to my aunties and them. Didn't know what that was when I was a kid. Now as an adult, I'm like, golly, that is torturous. And with that being said, you tripping on. I know what you going through. I done seen it. Life goes on. What does life goes on? So she done dismissed some brother. Take all the time you need. Now she's sitting in her house, drinking her box wine, sitting on the couch, watching rom-coms, crying uncontrollably, at least sobbing all through the night. And then they'll go to work the next day talking about, I just had a rough night. No, your mind, your cognitive dissonance, shout out to last night's show, kept replaying in your mind and you can't make sense out of it and you're going crazy.
Just spinning.
But I do find the problem with dating a lot of guys that are my age, like around my age in the 50s, a lot of them don't take that great care of themselves. A lot of them, they can't even tell you the last time they've been to a doctor, a dentist. Some of them smoke, some of them drink a lot. Just they don't take care of themselves. And I'm not saying go out and get Botox, which is Botox for men, but work out, walk, take care of your health, get your teeth cleaned, get your teeth whitened, get your teeth replaced if they've fallen out.
How about you pay to play?
You got to pay to play.
It's over. Y'all get all this data. It's telling y'all need to get a relationship younger, as younger women. You can't wait till you 50 because those men, there are still eligible men, but a 50-year-old man that is on his game, he got to pick of the litter as far as younger women in their 30s or whatever the case.
That's a fact. We acknowledge that, and it is the truth. Every time they talk about older brothers, and y'all know what I say, older brothers, 50 plus, take some kind of healthy offense to this. Y'all don't take care of y'all body. Y'all all raggedy, run down, gut hanging over your belt. Take offense to it and do something about it. Because there's something here. The birds are chirping and they're letting you know what they desire. Huh? If you try to get in between, you got to meet some terroristic demands.
Go to the doctor, see if there's anything wrong with you. If I'm going to be with you, I don't want you to die. Like, come on. So, and a lot of them still dress like 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Like, get with the times. I can't. And then all they want to talk about is back in my day. Back in my day. So it's so annoying, like, to hear these old war stories, how when you had money and when you did this, and now that's cute, once in a while I don't mind hearing the stories, but my God, like,
hair. Like I said, what is more telling here? Are you showing your dating options and what you qualify for? Or are there just no good men? And she said this is an absolute, there ain't no men in their 50s that are decent men, or she's just not qualifying.
Not qualifying. Because there's definitely decent men out here in their 50s. I'll be seeing them. Yeah, shout out to the more wholesome content on social media. They out here. You simply don't qualify. Why? Because you up here talking very superficial about looks and stuff. And guess what? When they see you in real life, that filter ain't activated. Yeah, you may not be appealing to Mr. Silver Fox 50-year-old go-getter like you think. But that will not cross their mind, Mr. X. I got Kuda Kata. How don't you like me? Easy.
Number one, if you're not making money now, I really don't want to deal with you. Like, how did you used to have money and you don't know how to make money? If you had the skills then, you should still have the skills now, right? And it's all relative. Like, kids in their 20s now, in 30 years, will be saying that they prefer the music that's right now, which I think the majority is trash. Not all. There's some good music. I'm very open-minded. I listen to everything. But it's relative. But, I don't just listen to 90s music and early 2000s music and 80s music. Yes, I still listen to it, but that's not all I listen to. But I know people that's like they're stuck in a time machine, like a time zone. Like it's weird. Like I can't. I like to try new things and do new things, but they don't. So when I go on a date, that's all they want to talk about was back in the day and things used to be and when it was and the good old days. Yeah, I agree.
Hair. Here's my question. Where are you meeting these men at? On dating apps? That's what I'm guessing. More than likely on dating apps. And she like, oh, we meeting up. Because you couldn't have any real life experience with these people, or you would know who they are and how they dress. But she like, you meet these men on these apps, the only men you qualify for. And it is what it is. Water found this level.
That part there, amen. This ain't nothing but, I don't know. I don't want to say, I ain't gonna talk about her appearance. This ain't nothing but an old bitty bust down. That's all. She attractive to somebody, and they got her ego roaring. But I tell you what, ain't nothing here as far as even halfway take her serious. She ain't even worth, a 2-week, cruise on the Tom Jordan cruise line, Sister Ebony Dean. You see the way she twisted her face up? When she talked about somebody being stuck in time, and she twisted her face, made a very extreme face of disgust. Men, you dealing with a woman that got that in them, where they twist up their face like Kerry Washington when she get all upset. Leave that alone.
They are not.
The 80s were my favorite decade of all time. I mean, the hair, the fashion, the music, everything was amazing. So much fun. We hung out at the mall and shit. But those days are gone, and it is what it is. Time goes on, but you have to grow. Like I said yesterday, you always have to grow and evolve, or you're going to get left behind in life. I'm always trying to learn new technology, new skills, things like that. And I'm always going to be this way. I love learning, but I can't go out with a guy that's just stuck in the fucking 90s or the 80s or the 70s. Oh, God. I can't.
Why is dating in your 50s like shopping the clearance rack? I gotta know. I recently met a guy online, and worked for a pharmaceutical company. Good looking guy, really good looking guy. And we texted a little bit. We had not met. He sent me a photo one morning of him. And when I got the photo, I was just blown away. Like, I was just like, oh, because he had permanent eyebrows that looked like somebody had taken a marker that was that wide and just went straight across. And, I had to stop and I was like, is this a joke? Is he like, is he joking? Or, I didn't know what to think. So I said, oh, you have permanent eyebrows. And he said yes. As I got older, I noticed they were a little thinner. So I went and got permanent eyebrows, and it gave me my masculinity back. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for doing whatever makes you feel good about you.
Tonight's show, we talking about hot girl summer is now, and the dating market is FUBAR. I don't know what the hell is going on. Talk about getting your masculinity back, bringing sexy back. I don't know. This is wonky.
Where my brother Jay Tillman at? It's time to bring this to life. The dating market full of malefactors, man. We get on it. Boquisha been a malefactor. Ninja. If you out here trying to reclaim your masculinity through the fullness of your eyebrow hair, you're going in the wrong direction, to say the least. Some damn eyebrow hair, eyebrows. Let it alone. Let it go. Just let it go. Do something else. He talking about reclaiming my mask. He already did it. Then that's your mate. And on the flip side, that's your level. Malefactors reclaiming their masculinity through their eyebrow hair.
In fact, I had an appointment to get some done because my friend has hers and I love them. So I went, and I talked to the lady at the appointment, and I told her I was concerned that, if I didn't like them, that they were permanent. And I told her about the photo, and I don't think she took me serious. So I showed her the picture, and she was like, that's awful. I mean, like, it was bad. And, I understand he did it to get his masculinity back, but when I looked at it, that's not masculine, is not the word that came to mind. And again, I'm all for doing whatever makes you happy. I do what makes me happy. I think that was a bit much. And when you take a picture, like, surely you look at it before you send it. I mean, did he not see that? Like, you could visibly see his real eyebrow and the big black mark. Anyway, am I making too much of this? Like, what would you do? I mean, maybe I'm making too much. I'm not trying to be judgmental. It just kind of blew me away. And I was just like, wow. But I would love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah. So she gonna sit here and say, yeah, he said it's masculine. She said that's not the first word. What you should have told us. What was the first word came to your mind when you seen it? You sitting there just
Feminine. Should have said it to him. Come on, that's why y'all not getting desired outcomes, because y'all not keeping it 100. You didn't like that, but instead of saying, "Hey, you know what? I think your masculinity journey is, it's not my cup of tea. Respect to you. Goodbye. See you never." But no, instead of just keeping the buck, you want to go ahead and show other folks, look at this ninja. When you do that, you're just throwing more doo-doo in the dating pool. Now some ninja trying to reclaim his masculinity through his sideburns, he ain't gonna want to reach out to you because you up here embarrassing folks. You see how that works? Tell the truth and get a desired outcome.
Dating in your 50s take a lot of effort because your whole perception of what you want has changed. What you want in a person. Because, when you was in your 20s, you was like, oh, he got to be fine. He got to have a good job. He got to have a nice car, all of that stuff. When you get to your 50s, stuff start changing. Okay, like all that stuff kind of take the back door. He got to love the Lord. He got to love the Lord. I'm not talking about go to church. I need him to love the Lord because we got to pray together so we can stay together. Yes, okay.
Execute Order 66.
Yeah, like she said, she ain't talking about church. Can you get up under the instruction of the order? So that's why these women can't get up under your instruction, because they want you up under their instructions. That is a real thing, and it's a battle. So you trying to, combat these women, get them like a wild horse trying to break them, but the whole time they got to order themselves.
Amen, Mr. X. Now, here we go. Why do they want you to get up under their order? What's the reason behind it? And their order, make no mistake about it, is complete control. Why do they need you under complete control? Because they're not about to give you any fulfillment. They're not about to give you any consistent peace. They're not going to give you what you want. So you got to be under their control and instruction. Shout out to the movie, The Book of Eli. That old wild dude that ran that town. He said, if you get me that book, Bonquisha said, if he fall under my instruction, all I got to do is recite some of my great grandma's prayers or mantras, and this ninja gonna fall up under my control. I mean, my instruction.
Man, and shout out to Lee Turner. Says, why do women get on social media in their cars?
Because they house a mess. That's the answer.
He got to have a passport because I travel. So we don't have to get in no argument, because he can't go because he got a passport. He have to have a passport. He cannot have any child support age children. No child support age children, because child support age children come with baby mamas. And I just don't want to deal with baby mamas. At my age, I don't want to deal with baby mamas. He got to know how to, nuck if you buck. I get it. He packing, I can pack, but we might be in a situation, where something pop off and he got to be able to throw them bowls right then and now.
Absolutely not.
He got to be able to throw them bowls. I'm just saying, it's just like stuff change. What used to be important that you're looking for in a person, yeah, we got some different requirements, Gen X. After we get to a certain age, we got different requirements. That's all I'm saying. Be careful out there dating, it's rough.
These ladies are effing around and finding out. And even if the date does go well, I don't know if I'm just cynical, but I'm always just like, for how long? Like for 2 more weeks? For 2 more months? And you ladies may be thinking, well, we think that, dating, older men is better because maybe they won't be playing as many games. No, ladies. These single men that are 50 plus, they're playing just as many games out here as the young guys. They're trying to play the field. They may have recently been in a relationship. So they're out here trying to play the field. They're not trying to just jump out here and get married again. Or
When will y'all learn? Rest in peace to the Godfather. He tried to warn y'all, and y'all didn't like it. Y'all said y'all ain't like his tone, but y'all want men at the end, these men hitting their financial strides in their 50s, especially if you're taking care of yourself like the men y'all want. Why in the hell would they sign up to come get leftovers? Women that don't know other men want, and to come in and pay y'all bills, take care of y'all, deal with y'all cantankerous attitudes. Who want to do that?
Heavy on the cantankery. As us men get older, we get stuck in our ways. I acknowledge that and accept that. Thank God for a fulfilling marriage. Absolutely not. Y'all old biddies, you're not moldable. Ain't a 50-year-old guy coming there standing on the square. He can't sit there and tell you, I like my coffee this time of day. I want this in the morning. Make sure you had this done. Anytime I need you for this, make sure you're available. Y'all be like, Ninja, you ain't my dad. Ain't my daddy. My daddy didn't talk to me like that. Your daddy been gone for 30 years. Relax. Y'all not moldable. Cantankerous at absolute best. They can't tell you nothing. He got to come in there and walk around eggshells and got to try to adapt to you. Otherwise, you won't give him none of that great kudakata. Do that sound like a good deal for him?
Terrible. And Black Unity says she's talking about wanting a man who loves the Lord and saying nothing that's consistent with the Bible. Stop it.
Thank you, Black. Ain't got nothing to do with the Bible, Black Unity. Gynocracy, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Are getting some serious relationship again. They're just not. So it's like, so what do you guys? gonna come right back because I need to look at her instructions on this text. 1 second, guys. Okay. So I finally found a good parking spot. So as usual, you guys know, I always arrive early so that I can finish getting ready. I'm going out with my girlfriends to a good comedy show. I forgot the name of the comedian. When I make my next video, I will tell you guys.
This is wild. She in the car getting ready with her girlfriend. Meet her girlfriends at a comedy show. It's a single in her 50s. And they want these men to show up. Only type of men to show up is the men y'all don't want. I.e. Boyce Watkins and them. They'll circle the block and y'all may give them sympathy kudakata. If you down bad enough, that's as good as it gets.
So she going out with her girlfriends to the comedy show. How many of them got new meat on their minds? Huh? Or they sell this, Mr. X, as if we just girls at 50. We just grown women going out, enjoying our day like the Golden Girls. We just enjoying our day. We don't care about guys. We dressed up. We showing a little collarbone, all this stuff. Sisters, what are y'all really doing? And my point is, y'all only lying to yourselves. Y'all really getting dressed up and juiced up. Y'all shaving y'all kudakata for y'all girlfriends. You know you shaved everything just in case they wore your fancy undies. Stop. This imagery, y'all, we just having a good time is lost. No, y'all out. Y'all indirectly on the prowl.
It's not a guy who's so well known, and so we're going to see him. I looked up his YouTube clip, but it looks like it's going to be but you guys know me, I just love a good comedian anyway, and I have found that some of the best ones are the ones that are not known yet, not so popular, because they're still just so, hungry. They have some good raw material that I just love. So we're gonna go to this good comedy show. But ladies, I'd rather go out with my friends. I'd rather go out with my girlfriends than to be, after 50, than to be out here trying to figure it out with these dudes. You guys, my energy is low today. It is literally 7 o'clock, 6:51. And so this is definitely when I usually wind down, but I tried to have half a cup of coffee before I left the house because I don't want to be all tired, but still, this is why you guys will see that my energy is kind of low because I'm not usually out and about.
Looks like another love TKO.
It's over. It's over. Like, she just out and about. The thing is, a lot of these women still got maintenance, man. Don't ever let that confuse y'all. So she getting all dressed up. If nothing happens, she will get home, hit speed dial, text, hey, big head. And her old maintenance man, he can be young or old. It don't matter. He gonna show up.
Big facts. Yeah, the young brother talking about he got an old head across town, and she telling her friend she got her young buck across town. Dag, all right. My goodness. And it's always a bad comparison. She said she'd rather be out having a good time with her friends, her female friends, compared to out here trying to figure it out, dealing with a guy in this dating market. See what I'm saying? They must always now equate any kind of dating experience as just terrible and bad. Why? You can't fire me. I quit. It ain't that I can't find a desirable guy out here. It's that I'm over it. Even if y'all want me, I don't want y'all. I'm just hanging with my girlfriends and my rose.
Saturday night and just doing something different. But I'd rather you ladies go out with your girlfriends than to deal with all this nonsense with these men.
And that's what I'll say. This is the most selfish generation of women to ever roam the earth. Like, they are at the end of the road in their 50s and 60s, still out here kicking up dust. Oh, these men ain't ish. And instead of telling the younger women, look, you might want to do this while you're younger. Stop all the listening to the Meg Thee Stallion, Hot Girl Summer twerking. That ain't it. So y'all should be singing this from the mountaintops so that they can get married younger, start families, fix the community maybe. But nah, F these men. Just because you old and bitter and you ruined your chances.
There's the answer to why they can't be worth a dang to the younger group, Mr. X, because they old and bitter. They are hurt and scorned. They mentally cannot look past their own misery to help the young women. They can't. They constantly just mumbling, grumbling. All the men are bad. I can't find a man. I'm lonely as hell. My cootie kind of dry. And so they can't get past these voices in their head to help the young women. And it's freaking pathetic. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sisters, older women that's getting the desired outcome, they can easily spread a message of love, understanding, and wisdom. They don't have it in them. They can't speak past their own hurt. I promise you. I sound like a doctor up here, huh?
And not only that, it's safer. It's safer, ladies. You going out here with these dudes and you're an older lady, you know, are you really in a gym like that? Are you really strong like that to be fighting off a man if you have to? You know, it's just too much. It's just too much to try to have to figure out. You have to figure out if you want him to come pick you up or if you don't want to take the chance on that because he's a freak and you don't want him to know your freaking address, or you're going to Uber, and even in the Uber you're not safe as a single woman. It is so freaking much.
Get up under instruction. And y'all need to stop. It's really not that damn dangerous. Like, where do y'all think y'all at? In the Serengeti somewhere? Y'all got to stop watching the news. Stuff has been going on throughout time. There's never been a time in history where there wasn't crime or, you know, things going on. But y'all will watch the news and be on TikTok, hearing all this femicide and all this weird stuff, and y'all believe it. Y'all, you can't even take an Uber. You can't even do this. I can't even do that. I can't even go sit on the patio. I can't, just stop.
Please stop. Ain't nobody sniffing after your tail all like that. Stop with the sick big mama hoodoo. That ain't the reason why they don't want you to know their address, because you might be a freak. They want that. They want them a freak. They don't want you to know their address so they don't torture themselves. That's what I mean by that. She ends up meeting a guy they like, and she likes him. And he finally, he come over, he beat her cheeks in, and then he say, you know what, it was nice, but nah, see you never. Now, since she don't have her address, she ain't got to torture herself every morning, jumping up, looking out the window to see if you pull it up on her. It's a defense mechanism. Forget all that, stranger danger. She can't torture herself now. If you don't know where she lives, she ain't got no reason to keep peeping outside her daggone curtains to see if you coming.
Oh, man. And Black Unity says they don't want to acknowledge that the maintenance man is their man. You're not getting a man of your age, of your own age.
This is him. This is like the movie Something's Got to Give. Shout out to Jack Nicholson. That's one of my favorite movies, man. Yeah. The guy that just stumbled upon Yokuda kind of one fateful night. And then again and again and again. You don't know, but he know, and you're going to find out.
Yes. So he say at this age in your 50s, you don't get your own man. That might be a message. Obviously, there's not absolutes, but we can speak for majorities.
That part.
I do not see how you ladies are doing it. I don't see how you ladies are doing it. I didn't have any more Diet Coke. I need some caffeine.
The hell? She been drinking coffee and caffeine. Why she trying to get all worked up? What is that? A damn Mountain Canada Dry? How you drinking ginger ale straight? It must be flat as hell, or you got lungs of steel.
And his diet. Yeah, see, y'all talking about healthy, you're drinking diet Canada Dry.
Is it?
I think she said it.
She said she didn't have a diet something, so she had to get some caffeine. Even if it is, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Wonky madness. But the reason why she getting all caffeine up, because she 50. She tired. Like she spoke some truth. She said it's 6:51. She said 7 o'clock is usually the time lay down, lay it down. I done turned it in for the night. I feel you, Auntie. So this past her bedtime. Come on, man. It's supposed to, when you out dating, trying to conjure up some sexual tension, you need that aura of the nightlife, that energy. And you can't even stay up. I know what you mean. Shout out to my wife and I. We love our little days. They're awesome. I ain't about to be all late like that. So she gotta stay awake. She about to be at the comedy show, dozing off.
I didn't have any more Diet Coke. I need some caffeine. I don't see how you ladies are doing it. I know if it were me, I would just rather just go out with my girlfriends. It to me, and it's so much more fun. It is so much more fun, ladies, than to be always out here. You gotta make sure your lipstick is always right. Make sure everything is picture perfect. Make sure you sit up straight.
Hell! This don't make no sense. Why are y'all trying to Jedi mind trick yourselves like y'all don't want a man, like y'all don't want meat all up in you? Yeah, I think it's better. Just that sprinkle. I think it's better just to go out with your girls. She said you ain't got to get all dressed up, but you sitting here all dressed up. She said you ain't got to put on lipstick, but you sitting here putting on lipstick. You're doing everything you do for a man to be with these women. Stop the cap. Y'all can't get a man that y'all like and desire.
Y'all done, at best, y'all done ran him away. At best, if you don't qualify. I know what these old biddies want. I done seen enough rom-coms and movies like that. She want to go home to that old traditional stoic man. She want to go out here, run her errands, and her 50-plus-year-old man sitting in his study, reading his paper or something, smoking on his pipe. Just stoic, resourceful, and quiet. That's what she want. She want to come in. Hey, John, how you doing? Oh, how you doing, babe? I'm good. You know, she want that old-timey relationship. It's over. At best, as we already said, you get your maintenance man and whatever package he done came in. That is it. That old stoic man chilling, living off of light duty and responsibility. You women have ran that man away with your cry of, I don't need a man. So you shan't get one.
That's it. They want an old timer like the one acting brother. He used to do the Nationwide or the State Farm.
Exactly.
Voices. What was his name in the chat? Y'all know.
With the deep voice.
That dude, the beard, the goatee, tall brother.
That's who they want. They want him sitting in his recliner, just chilling, just ready to jump in action and fix whatever need done. Shout out to KS. He used to talk about this, but when today's modern old biddies want it reversed, KS used to say, men, we want our women, we want you around, but we don't always want you talking. That's today's modern women. She just want her man around. She just wants you around for whenever her cooter kind get to not Morgan Freeman. He was with him too.
Freeman. I see y'all dropping some Dennis, brother, but yeah, I think that's him. Nonetheless, that's him, the actor. They want some big stoic guy, but he ain't coming. It's over.
Yeah, it's over. Y'all ran him away at best.
You gotta be wondering if you gelling with him. His breath stink, and then at the end of the day, he's gonna want to ask you for a kiss. Ew! Ew! It's just too much. It's just too much, ladies. That's what these ladies are finding out. These men are ghosting them, standing them up, catfishing them. Get out on a date. The man talking about, oh, we going Dutch. Get out on these older women are finding out these men go on a date with you, and they assume that because you accepted the date, they assume that you guys are about to be making whoopee.
Yeah.
Oh God. Took a nice shower. So I have my hair picked up. I don't see how you ladies are doing it. I really do not see how you ladies are doing it. It is not freaking worth it. But you ladies let me know in the comments down below. Are you over 50 and you have been going out on these dates with these men? Are you over 50? Have you been enjoying going out on dates with these men? Let me know in the comments down below. Or you like myself and you 40 or in your 40s or 50s and you're just like, I don't want to date. I don't want to go out with these men. I don't want to be bothered. I just don't want to be bothered. Let me know in the comments down below, you guys. Be sure though, you guys, to like the video.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
I think for women, you know, if you even halfway attractive in your older age and single, it's an absolute curse. Especially if you ain't getting desirable results and you've been on this hamster wheel for all these years. So you know the games. You'd have been pumped and dumped and hunched on so many times. These men can't even come with a new code approach or anything. You like, I done seen that before. I know what this is. I know it. So y'all are so bitter and scorned and, you know, cantankerous. And here we are. You sit here halfway attractive and you know what you want. And the only men coming at you is the men you don't want. It's a nightmare.
Done and done. Talking about every guy who she accepts a date with is expecting some whoopee. I don't even know. Sound like a sexual prude. Talk about some whoopee. Like, just stop. And yes, shout out to KS once again. You 50-something years old. Stop playing with it. Why you ain't playing? So I agree. Come on now, you 50. We ain't doing Kuda games, man. You ain't no spring chicken. You and him, y'all done both been through the ringer. Relax. Make sure y'all my charts is straight and get figuring some stuff out. So I wish a 50-year-old woman might be talking about some 3-month rule or 90-day rule. Man, y'all smoking catnip.
Man. And shout out to DeMarcus in the cash out. He said, this is young nug catnip.
Oh, easy work. She just ain't accepted yet, we don't think.
And he come back. He says she wants an all auntie roll circle jerk gigawatts.
Heavy on the gigawatts.
And shout out to EV. He says, I may not come when you want, but Governor of Glaze on time.
Never on time. Stand down, Ninja.
And he says, this is Dr. Utah Bryant.
It is. She do look like her.
And you're just like, I don't want to date. I don't want to.
Okay, that was the end of that. So nonetheless, EV, she is Glaze approved. It's old Glaze, but it's something.
There you go. Might be a little drip drop of whoopee left. Indulge, enjoy.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime, and no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Yeah, that was bad, man. Hate that for that sister. Not a bad looking, nah. But you just, what y'all say, insufferable. Cantankerous, be sweet, be pleasant. Don't let life wear you down, nah. Stay optimistic.
And shout out to brother EV. He says, KS said you should be giving that ish away.
That's kind of my sentiment. I was just trying to be nice about it.
And shout out to Night Call with the 20 ball. Says, if this is no longer a traditional world, women are no longer traditional women. Why should men continue to be traditional men and follow traditional boundaries? Like what a man represents in a household if the household itself is no longer traditional.
No, and this is indeed the conflict, Night Call. Yes, this question here is the fork in the road. There is no reason for men to be so traditional. You really can't with modern women. You must adapt, whatever that adaptation looks like. Appreciate you, Night Call.
And I would say we are the last generation, as far as probably men our age. The younger men ain't traditional at all. These is YNs, as they call them. These ninjas ain't holding the door open for nobody. They ain't protecting nothing for the most part. I mean, they ain't traditional at all. They ain't trying to pay no bills. They want women to take care of them. It's a whole different mind state. So congratulations. They did it to themselves.
You right on, Mr. X, and I take pride in that. We are the last of the traditional men. I'm very traditional in my ways, and my wife is very traditional in her ways. Shout out to getting married in your 20s, something folks they are terrified to do.
So yeah, it's unfortunate. So here we go. Speaking of tradition, we're gonna go over to this woman. All right, Amber Rose out here on the market. She's starting to accept reality like some of these older women need to do.
Man, she got tattoos on her forehead. Get out of here.
Ah.
Like if a guy is dating Amber Rose, like what are your expectations for him?
Guys, it's not a big secret that men that have a lot of money typically date women who are younger. Not all the time very much younger, but they do date younger. And this has been a concern from women in the sprinkle group who are looking for an older guy to take care of them. That means the women over 40 are trying to get the rich guys too, like the young ladies. And this question was brought to Shira 7 not too long ago.
What makes a wealthy man choose a woman over 40 instead of a woman in her 20s? Because he doesn't like the same music. He's going to look like he's paying for her, and they have nothing to really discuss.
So basically, there are some older guys out there who will spend money on older women simply because they can't relate to these younger chicks. And this is going to be important for today's conversation. And that's why she's saying that older women have hope. Let me just say this. While it is true that an older man could want somebody his age, to be honest, a lot of men don't have a lot to talk to women about because men and women are functionally very different. Okay. Now you can conversate, you can hold a conversation about certain things, but typically a lot of those conversations could end up being arguments and stuff like that because women and men are fundamentally very different. So typically it doesn't matter the age of the woman because there are just certain things you can't talk to women about in the same way you would do somebody else. So being younger or older, really a lot of times it does matter and sometimes it just doesn't. But then she would say this.
If that man really wants a companion and a relationship with someone on his own intellectual level and he can impress a 40-year-old, that's who he will deal with. If he cannot impress a 40-year-old, he can't do nothing for her financially. He's going to go for the 20-something-year-old. Why? Because he can impress her easier. He can spend less money on her and he can be the intellectual superior to her.
You're a lie and the truth ain't in you.
Quit dancing around the question. She's telling half truths. All right. Obviously, a man want a younger, attractive, all them good things, more impressionable. Y'all saying that as if these are bad things. A man don't want some old woman in her 50s that done already did all this traveling, all this hunching. You in the Mile High Club. You know, you think you a boss. They don't want to deal with y'all. All right. A man wants peace, especially the older we get, the more peace we want.
It's a must. Peace. I'm 40 years old today. Peace is not up for debate. It is a freaking absolute must by all daggone costs. And you hit the nail on the head. Yes, a man wants to be in position to impress his woman. That's what this is about. Men, your women should be impressed on how you move through life. They had that really helps you with this fulfillment and having peace. Again, shout out to the college experience. I had the luxury. My wife got to see me move through life, and she is impressed. And this whole intellectual superiority, every woman on the face of this earth wants to be able to learn from their man. As Miss X said, you are making these things sound to be bad. No, this is what you want. Stop it.
Intellectual superior to her.
So the only reason why an older man would get to a younger woman is simply because, you know, he can't impress a 40-year-old woman.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
I'm not trying to be an ageist or anything like that, but the last thing I feel like any successful guy who has money and is doing very well is thinking about, oh, I want to impress somebody my age or older than my age, even younger than me. I don't think that that's the real point because men who have a lot of money understand they have a lot more opportunity than the women who are looking for a man with some money. So she's trying to make these older guys look like they're incompetent if they don't want to date women their age. And this is interesting because when you see older women dating younger men that's not at their age, they are not incompetent in the same right. And this is the case with Amber Rose. She pulled up to Bald in the Family podcast with Lonzo and LeAngelo. She talked about a bunch of things, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about this whole idea of Amber Rose and her dating strictly younger men now. And the brother asked her, what are you looking for in a relationship?
Like if a guy is dating Amber Rose, like what are your expectations for him?
I want vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
I want honesty. We have to have sex at least 5 days a week, minimum.
Now, this is coming from a woman who was dating Kanye West in the mid 2000s, married Wiz Khalifa, who was super rich, with 21 Savage, and now in her, upper 40s, she's saying, listen, these are the most important things to me, and money is not really that. Now, it could be because Amber Rose has a lot of money, but the majority of the men that she's dated when she could get them have always been super successful. She did say she wants to have sex at least 5 times a week. So what are you doing when you're saying 5 times a week? You're virtue signaling, for the most part, for a younger dude. Now, I'm not saying that a guy in his 40s or 50s can't be clapping 5 times a week, because he could, right? But ultimately, at least 5 times a week is definitely for a dude 20, 25, 30 years old, in his sexual prime, right? But then check this out.
I don't really care about money like that, but I still want to keep it like exciting. I want it to be like, hey, I'm coming to pick you up. Let's go to Wendy's. I don't care where we
Wendy's?
go. I don't care where we go. I don't.
Man, it's too late. All right, this is called The Wall, people. Now she a whole 304. We done seen Kanye got all the juice up out of her. Then he tossed her to Wiz Khalifa. Unfortunately, he married her and popped baby up in her. And then like 21 Savage, etc. And then some more ninjas. And now that she done finessed the whole game, she do got the bag now. So she like, I don't need a man for his money anymore. Now I just want a guy, but it's too late. Now she dates younger men that she can take to Wendy's and stuff.
That's it. Just be nice to me. Be emotional. Give me some degree of non-sexual attention, raw emotion, effing yuckity. And we talk about these regular women having maintenance men. Y'all don't think she got a maintenance man and at least one of her baby daddies? Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, I ain't hating on nothing. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa. But, man, anytime she wind up in a city or something with Wiz, you better believe they reconnecting and getting that old thing back. Respect it is what it is. But where do you, her new boo, where do you fall into that, huh? She ain't worried about you being monogamous because she ain't been monogamous.
Care where we go.
So you're not like I
I'll
gotta
sit
go
in
to
the,
Nobu.
not like Nobu, but like I'm down for Wendy's too.
Down
And I'll
for-
sit in the car with you and we'll eat
Right.
Wendy's together and talk and listen to slow jams and then go home and like have fun.
Now, she threw out that I'm not really looking for money. Nobody asked her about money. She put this out there. She's willing to do whatever. Sit in the car, all of this stuff. Now, in her prime, I'm pretty sure she wasn't willing to do this like she is now. Because when she was with Kanye, he had the bag. Wiz Khalifa had the bag. All the dudes she was dealing with had the bag. Okay, for sure. But then this was so funny.
These are so because it's like I'm not going to Cheesecake Factory, and
Right.
if I'm going to Cheesecake Factory,
Right.
your dusty ass can go to Cheesecake Factory.
Exactly.
I'm down for Cheesecake Factory.
They got some great food.
Hey, Cheesecake
That's
Factory
crazy.
solid.
I want Denny. I want the with the slam.
Listen, this is what y'all are witnessing. Double standards. Men and women are not equal. So men don't date women like Amber for her resources, not a man that got his own. So yeah, them younger women qualify for better experiences than you. A 22-year-old woman with a low body count and beautiful, she gonna qualify for, she ain't going to Cheesecake Factory if she ain't got to. But now Amber done hit the wall and ain't nobody trying to take her out, so she will go anywhere.
She looking for moments. That's it. She just looking for temporary vibes. She'll meet a guy. They hit it off. They're both, creatives. And yeah, they hunching. They making midnight trips to Wendy's and stuff. And it's just a vibe for the moment. This moment may last a week, 2, a month, quarter of the year, but it's going to come to an end. It's just a moment. And they will live moment by moment by moment. Within the span of a year, she can have 4 moments, 4 separate meets with 2 reachbacks. I don't know. That's just too much meat and kuda kind of slanging for me.
The Grand Slam. I want the whole thing, bro.
So she really started dissing the young females who is telling men that they wouldn't go out to Cheesecake Factory because she can go out to Cheesecake Factory. So why can't you go out to Cheesecake Factory, right? Okay, it does sound good, surface level. Like, this Cheesecake Factory is actually a pretty decent restaurant. I mean, again, I go to it when I go to Dubai because I haven't been in the States in a minute. So yeah, Cheesecake Factory family, it is on point and it is a nice spot. But coming from a lady like, you know, Amber Rose, you're a celebrity. You think your demands will be more, but then she talks about this.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm 42, and the only guys I pull are like 22, 23, 24.
Really?
I
Exactly.
promise you, I can't get a whole old head for nothing.
What? Whoa. Do you want?
I'm just
older
saying that
guys? Do you prefer
I
it?
don't know. I haven't experienced the old head. They don't come around me.
Really?
Now, this is the most important admission. She says, guys who are older than me don't approach me, don't want nothing to do with me. So it leaves her in a situation where she's dating younger guys. All right. Now, Amber Rose, at least in this interview, I mean, she's not as thin as she was when she was dating Kanye West, but Amber Rose is still very beautiful. She's still, thick, curvaceous. Amber Rose looks better than 90% of the women out there today. The reality is Amber Rose is in her 40s, and this is not an ageist thing, but when you've been in the industry as long as she has been, and you're talking about things like the sex walk, people have seen her going from like big time feminist to now you have transitioned over to.
Listen, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I just wish y'all would tell the truth. Y'all dating these younger men because y'all hit the wall. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You, Amber Rose, Joy Taylor, we done heard Cheyenne Bryant. We done heard, a couple of them say the same thing, how they are dating young, Lala, all these older women, they date younger men because those the men trying to, and they going she was being liberal saying 22, 21. She would go 18 or whatever the case if it looked the part.
Y'all don't get it. This has always been the way it's been. This is it. You are target practice to the young, good looking brother that you like is over. He coming to you and they're aggressive. Hey, ma, how you doing? Let me get your number, blah, blah, all this stuff. Oh, boy, I'm too old for you. And then they start doing that little flirtatious little song and dance. I'm too old for you. Age ain't nothing but a number. I'll blow your hip out. Boy, you can't handle. They just do that. And then they wind up hunching. And the young brother's the only one giving that energy. The old timers like, I ain't giving you that. I ain't about to sit here and tap dance for you. But that young brother like, yeah, I do a little song and dance because I'm about to be jumping jacks in that Kudakat in a minute. That is it. That is all.
MAGA. So, and then, all of your failed relationships, how you acted after those failed relationships. So her body of work is very clear. Okay. And it's so clear that when Meg Thee Stallion broke up with Klay Thompson, I mean, she even commented this. It's okay, Megan. I can't keep a man either. And the reality is that for a lady like Amber Rose, and I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, man. Don't nobody got time to put up with all that shit. I'm just gonna be real. I gotta be straightforward. If you're a man and you cannot deal with Amber Rose, you can deal with somebody else. You have the means to have more optionality. Amber Rose can't get in the door. You already know that in her mentality, she's not gonna change. She's dealt with probably a lot of different dudes. There is no real long-term commitment, most likely with her. There is no helping her. There is no changing her. There are things about her that you cannot gonna see eye to eye with. And despite the fact that she's attractive, it's too expensive to deal with her. So
that's it. So either a beta, but like you say, I don't know last time she been to LA Fitness or to one of these beaches. There's too many beautiful women in the world, not just in America. The competition is fierce. So don't nobody, not these men, the industry is so small. All these men know each other. So ain't nobody dealing with you at this point. You leftovers. So it'll be younger men or like somebody older and washed up. Maybe the diddler will get out of prison and start dealing with her. Something like that. But nah.
At absolute best. Absolute best. Ain't nothing here. Shout out to the chat. Camp Parabon. She is cold. Yeah, I ain't said it in a while. This is a triple black diamond slope if you go and skiing or snowboarding. Only the most experienced and skilled riders need to come and approach this ride. This the type of sister that's going, she say, hey, I'm going on a girls trip for a week or two. And before she leave, she going to say, you know what? I'm going out with my girls. have fun, do what you want. She'll give you a hall pass. This type of woman give you a hall pass as she's leaving town and look you in your face and let you know what it is. She gonna say, don't ask too many questions. I ain't gonna ask you no questions. I'll be back in 2 weeks. Glazed to hell.
Man. And shout out to Night Call says, do either of you guys know someone personally that was a passport bro in the last 10 years that led to marriage and they're still together today?
Personally, I do not, but I've heard many examples that aren't personal.
Yeah, I don't know any offhand, but yeah, it's a good question. And shout out to Sly Silver Bronx says, happy Sunday, brothers.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother Sly.
And Black Unity, Gavin, I got a drop suggestion for these old birds. You need to give it up from The Boy Is Mine.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Shout out to Black Unity.
Until then, we're gonna send Amber Rose down with Leon. So she just want to date Leon. You can take her to Wendy's or anywhere.
Also, EB Ray thought he was getting there.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it into little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Ooh, the dating market is FUBAR. Feel for you folks out there looking for some real love. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Respectfully, wish I had some solutions. I'm giving y'all all I got. Hate to see y'all out here like this.
So here we go. We talking about hot girl summer is now, and the date market is FUBAR. We're gonna go over here, check out my guy Paul Pierce after dark.
Keep it a buck, Paul. Shout out to Paul Pierce.
Question, right? That they're asking women. And I've seen it happen a few times because there's like, you know how people are outside and they ask women like questions or whatever, just walking past. So they've been asking this question and they asked a woman on the podcast recently, would you rather be a side chick to a athlete, like a current athlete, or would you rather be married to a plumber? And so she answered like, that's really hard. And Tony Baker responded to it as like, shut the hell up. He's like, I'm so sick of these conversations. Like, why is that even hard to answer, right? Like, you would rather be a side chick to Stephon Diggs than be a married to a plumber who can actually have a successful plumbing. Plumbers make money. I hope y'all know that. Plumbers can have it's not an attractive job, but there's a thing now where women are like, I only want a man with an attractive job.
Yeah.
Like construction, man, they make bank.
Oh, that's wicked. Yeah. Y'all want an attractive job, and then y'all wonder why y'all end up with zesty bussy boys. All right. I don't like men that get dirty for a living. So you gotta do something like scam and scheme and do God knows what to get your money.
Y'all wouldn't believe some of the jobs me and Gavin Nash used to have to do when we were in the heat of our home repair, home remodeling business. Talking about, yes, the highest paying jobs are electrical and plumbing. No exceptions, no debate. Good money. But like they said, it ain't always pretty. Me and Mr. X been in some hellacious situations that give you PTSD. However, the munyon, that's where it's at. But like she said, y'all want glamorous existences from y'all guys. Y'all weird, like you said. That's why y'all get prissy boys. Y'all don't want nobody getting dirty.
And shout out to East Coast Cavs with the 10 ball. Says, set it off summer is officially here. The economy got them flat purse begging for men. Do y'all remember the movie Set It Off? I'm in a bind, Nate. Get your $40 ready, fellas.
Oh, don't we have an East Coast Cav? Appreciate you.
Longshoremen's like, they make money. Like, they're making like a cool amount to really be able to put you up, get you somewhere cracking. But women are like, I only want attractive jobs now, which are what? I guess, athletes, actors, musicians, entertainment, sports and entertainment. And the people rather be a side chick than married to a man who has a successful business. That's not an attractive job. That blows me. That blows me. I don't give a damn if a man was changing lights and he was making cool money and he had me sitting right. Because you know what? A lot of women get with these men and they don't even take care of them financially. You just like the idea that they have money and the man ain't even doing shit for you. Period. You just like the idea of, oh, I'm with this man. Oh, I'm messing with this person. You just like that idea, but you don't even be getting nothing. But this plumber man could be building you a whole life, build you a house, have you a whole house, cars, everything good, really taking care of you and respecting you like you're his wife.
All right. What about this?
Yeah.
After 2 years, would you rather be dumped as a side piece or dumped by the plumber, divorce and everything?
I'm never going to be a side piece, so I can't answer that question. I've never been one, and I never will.
Which one
be.
would you rather be dumped by?
I wouldn't be dumped by any of these men.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in
Don't
you.
never say never. The hubris. Nonetheless, we know she said she used to be 290 pounds, so she done lost a whole lot of weight, and that's where the ego come from.
Yeah, easy. I ain't never been a side piece. Maybe not to your knowledge. You got to put a disclaimer on that, especially today. Come on now. And you was a big girl. You didn't play the big girl tax. Relax. Say, not to my knowledge. Don't just speak in definite. Yo, wow. Say, this sister here, she be showing more of who she is at her core every time we put them on display.
Men are not dumping women. So I wouldn't want
Men are dumping women. Are you crazy?
You always say men don't. You just said men don't divorce women. Women are the ones who always leave.
But men, there's the percentage that do.
Okay.
So what about
I'd
those?
rather be dumped by my husband than by a side piece. Because how are you dumping me and I'm a whole side chick? That's
Like,
really
I'm done
crazy.
talking to you. These checks, is the rent stop being paid. These car notes, we done.
Yeah, I'd rather my husband. I mean, hopefully we could work it out. You know, but I'm not going to be a side piece to
Not
anybody.
you.
No, but I'm saying women
What do
in
you think
general
women are
should not. Women are thinking that they're going to be side pieces because they feel like
that's the market now.
Yeah, the market now is that side chicks are winning because they don't have to deal with him for real. The wife has to deal with his attitudes, his mood swings, his major life. Side chicks just get to do the sneaky link type situations where they get to go on a trip, maybe they get to get back so they can shut up. Because another thing is women are blackmailing these men. So now they're getting all this money.
This is crazy. The side chicks is winning.
You need to eat me out. I'm out here in Miami. Hey, looking for the hoochie daddy. Why the niggas that get ratchet? My son need a new baby. Too many bitches. Where the niggas at? I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. Yeah. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. Yeah. You know the dress to the baby. I like a nigga with a stretch. Yeah.
Let's see. The delusion is getting real. They are saying anything to be able to sleep at night. Side chicks is winning. You know, they don't have to deal with the men. Y'all sound like dudes. That's what men say. Oh, I'd rather just, get her on the weekend when I can hunch on her. I don't care if she got a dude. Men say that type of stuff. Now the women are the men.
That kind of behavior feeds the lowest levels of the male ego. Yeah, man, I got this bitty come over. She got a whole man. She claims she love him. But when she come over here, it don't seem like she love him the way the things I'm doing to her. That feeds that lower male ego. That's a dark place. But for women, how can that feed y'all ego? He liked this woman. I guess the same thing. Y'all think like men now. He say he love her. But he over here got you in the huckabuck. I see. I guess same thing, not freaking really. You getting dominated. It's not the same.
And they're getting like, it's a come up. Because as soon as I become your side chick, the newest thing is I'm going to blackmail you.
Right.
And now when I blackmail you, I don't even have to mess with you no more.
Right.
I could just blackmail you for however long. Matt Barnes paid an AI bitch $60,000.
That's not confirmed.
He talked about it himself.
Yeah.
Yes. He came out and didn't he? He came out and talked about it himself about like he had to come clean.
Damn.
Because he was like, I have to come clean because this is crazy. He's married now, he's not doing any of that. He's on a clean path and he's not on nothing. But what I'm saying is, and now you know what's so funny?
Yeah. We talked about that last year, I think, where Matt Barnes got finessed by that AI. A lot of men are, not just him. There are lots of men out here right now being finessed by AI bots on Fans Only, Instagram, all this stuff. There are men dedicating themselves to creating AI bots, and going out here finessing men. It's a real thing.
Today, you got to believe half of what you see and not much of what you hear, unless you're over here at Cart Before the Horse Nation, because we keep it a buck. But God dog, man, forget catfishing. They AI fishing. You ain't even dealing with a human at this point. They got 60 whacks about you. Technical foul ejected from the game. Yeah, today, if you can't touch it, squeeze it, and smell it, I'll leave it alone. God dog.
Men got to be careful with AI, because I noticed I go to a lot of these AI girls, and a lot of little men are following, like celebrities. They'll be following the AI girls, and I'm like, do they not know this girl is AI? And they look bad, but they're AI. And I'm like, do they not know this girl is AI?
Yeah, I was following this AI girl, right? I was just like, damn, all right, liking the pictures, all that, everything. I was just like, I didn't know she was AI at first. So then I was following. I was like, damn, how she looking better every week? I'm like looking like, damn, she getting more and more perky. I'm over here like, man, how she keep just getting better?
I'm dead.
And I'm over here, then I'm like, hey, where you from?
You DM the AI
the
girl?
AI, right? DM the AI, like, where you from? You know what I'm saying? Then I started looking at it. I was like, damn, she got no action photos. She had all just like close-ups. It wasn't nothing like walking down the street. It was just a picture. It was a picture, thousands of pictures. And I was just like, hold on. And I think I got the DM back, and old boy was like, hey, this ain't real. And I was like, oh, that's
At least he didn't play you.
It was a dude behind it.
At least he didn't play you.
I was.
I remember when I lost my mind.
What did I just tell y'all? So if this is happening to Matt Barnes and Paul Pierce, these are 6'7" NBA superstars. What do you think's happening to the incels in their grandma's basement, or the married man that ain't hunched his wife in years? I'm trying to tell y'all that people are being preyed upon, and it is what it is, I guess. You got to present better, do better, motivation.
You got to go out there and figure something out. I think I had enough, secondhand traumatic experiences through people I've been around, and I knew that, Willie, if you got to go out there and deal with awkward situations, uncomfortable situations, talk to women, talk to girls, figure it out. When I'm right quick, one of the foster homes I was in, there was this guy that lived in the basement, and he got in trouble for calling a phone hunching hotline. I'll never forget. I think I was like 12 years old. He was getting scolded. He ran the phone bill up like $500, and this is like in the early 2000s. Phone hunching. How dare you? And this is what, like Mr. X said, the incel in the basement, I experienced it, and it's worse now. Y'all ain't having phone calls for 25 cents a minute. Now y'all sending over wax, and the person ain't even real. Y'all over here touching yourself to ones and zeros. Think about that.
But this is a new thing. Like, there's all the pages are AI now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like I see even the podcast clips. It'd be girls that are saying podcast clips and they're AI.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just a new thing now. So men got to be careful, because them AI chicks will trick you and get you out some paper.
I'm trying to figure out how that, but that's another stuff.
You said what?
Well, and there's the other side of the coin. Some men know. All right, some men are just lonely, lacking that companionship. We talk about the worst of the worst. So they can be fully aware. Some of these people be cartoon characters and stuff. They anime characters, and they just going for the ride. They're like, hey, it's better than nothing. I don't know. Y'all gotta, goodness gracious. What?
Hey, there's no substitute. I'm not, listen. When Gavin X and I were younger, this culture now of, just watching, this XXX content and just glazing yourself all day. Absolutely not. Go out there and figure it out. anything, man. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Ain't nothing like the sweet embrace of a woman. You argue with somebody else. No cyber bots or anime cartoons. Go do it. I promise you.
Man. And shout out to Sean Miller. Says, even if side chicks are winning, they still playing the man's game. So they still losing when they think they're winning.
Bingo, Sean Miller.
Man. And Night Call come back, says, met 3 women in 7 months who knew they lacked what I wanted in a partner, yet expected me to teach them or hope they'd grow into it.
Oh, depends on the age of Night Call. That's good stuff. Okay.
And East Coast Kev says after 30, it starts getting dark for them. After 40, that check engine light comes on.
Well, they 50. So what's going on now? The tranny slipping.
Man.
I don't know who got
Anyways, yeah, so that's the whole thing. And I feel like, man, you got to be smarter than this. If a woman is AI and it's like a whole new emergence right now with all the AI pages. So you got to be careful because it's new and it's cracking. But yeah, I think that with side chicks, they start blackmailing men, and that's the come up right now. That's the new come up. Is the babies and the blackmails. And that's just been the come up now.
But more than ever, because they can get the phone.
Well, they can
screenshot.
Screenshot everything. They record you when you sleep.
Yeah,
they doing
that's
all of
crazy.
that.
They doing
Yeah,
crazy
they doing all that now.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful.
Careful in these streets. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. Ain't Paul going through something himself right now? If y'all know in the chat, I know I didn't look too much into it, but I seen something that Paul was, one of these young Instagram chicks is getting him right now for child support. You know, he done knocked, Paul got a freshly born baby, I believe, and some woman trying to finesse him for some money. So he knows.
Come on, man. Like this is the part I can respect the ism. Shout out to Paul Pierce, accomplished brother, legend. But come on, man. It's gotta have some type of weenie discipline. These brothers probably be wild after they come off camera. And y'all out here still falling for the okey doke. Jeez, oh wees, that's wild. See, that ain't desirable. He didn't want that. See what I'm saying? He did not want that at all. Y'all tripping. Gotta be up here walking like you talking, man. I'm at loss for words for that one. It's crazy.
You got, because now it's like back in the day they probably could cheat way better. Now, it's like you can't even. You got to be careful what you DM, text, anything. They gonna screenshot you and put that on their story in a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, so Pam Grier, who I love
Pam Grier.
Love Pam Grier down. She's 76 years old.
Damn.
And recently she was interviewed, and when she was asked about her sex life, she stated that at 76 years old, she still has orgasms. She has orgasms that last for 3 days. I never heard of no shit like this.
Damn. That's crazy. What is she doing? That's look like damn.
And I have to ask you, Paul,
what does
because
that even look like?
Since you're an older man, do you feel like orgasms get better as you age?
Man, hold on, man.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Who do Pam Grier think she is? Mother C. Moss Gold? She says she having orgasms that last for 3 days. He just shaking and trembling. Who you having sex with? Jesus? What the hell is going on?
The 3-day boy, that don't sound very comfortable. How you still breathing? Have y'all seen that one episode? It was like some type of medical show, and the sister kept having the big O, and she had to go to the emergency room. It wasn't desirable. It wasn't like, it was exhausting. But I don't know. I don't know. It's some kind of a mishap. It ain't a good thing. I don't know what's going on. Just for 3 days straight, you would pass away, won't you?
Like orgasms get better as you age. I feel like for women, they say that sex gets better for women as they age, and for men, it feels like they get less sexually active as they age. Is that true? What do you think? Since you're older.
Since I'm older.
You're close to her age, so what is your thoughts?
I mean, women are just horny demons anyway all their life.
What?
I mean, we already know that.
That
Y'all
sounds
just,
crazy. That's ridiculous, and that's not
women's
true.
just always, you know, we're men.
What?
I think we just be on some chill shit.
Men are not the horny demons. Women are. This
No,
is
older men. Older women and older men are two different species.
Yeah, older women
you
are
know?
more horny, they say, and
That's what
older
I'm
men
saying.
are no.
I'm saying as an older women, they, you know, they horny as hell. More so than older men. They are. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know, that's what it is. That's what you hear all these older women
Yeah,
like.
they do say that. I'm not an older woman yet, so I can't even speak to it. But I will say that, like,
So that means it never changes. Like,
well, we just heard Amber Rose talking about it. As she approaching 50, she said she needed 5 days a week. You know, she hunching on 22-year-old men. Like, yeah, y'all get old and y'all need that itch scratch.
That's awesome. And this and this is where, if you ask me, where relationships tend to fall apart on the man side. I've said this before. Men, don't be dealing with your woman, your wife, and y'all get into y'all late 40s and 50s. And now she get into that phase where she dropping her last eggs and her libido skyrocket uncontrollably. And now, man, don't be in position. Your gut all big, your thigh, your legs is little. You ain't got no low end torque. And now you can't even satiate your woman, and she is yearning for you. I've talked about this. It's a real thing. Health is wealth. Health is peace. Huh? What old timer don't want to be out there married to your lady for 25 plus years? Y'all get up there in age, empty nesters, and now your woman can't keep herself off of you. And y'all having a good old jolly good time. That's what it's all about. Men, health is wealth. Take care of yourself for when this time comes.
women's whole life.
No, it does. That's what they're saying. It gets more. You get more horny when you're older.
I'm trying to think. So it's the difference between somebody who in their 20s and 30s than in their 60s.
Yeah, they say they get way more horny. Like women are not as horny like when we're younger. Like we are, but men are more like, oh, when they're young, horny, want to fuck. And so we're having sex with the men as performative sex. But they say when you get older, you start having sex for you and start making sure you're getting off and you're like, do it like this. Get here, you're more comfortable with your body and you're like, no,
y'all know time is running out. So y'all, as you get
it
older,
has nothing to do with time
is running out. They better get it in before nobody want to get it in with them.
I don't think that's true.
I got to get it in, girl, because it's going to be.
I think a man will always
it's going to be game over.
You will always find a man who will want to have sex with you at any age.
I'm saying that. No, I don't know. Not the older women. They be like, oh, they're tired.
That's not a damn flex. You always can find a man that will put his meat in you. And like she said, the older they get, they start giving instructions. They know their bodies, quote unquote, because they done ran the body count up and they done been with all these men. So now they giving the young men instruction. Hey, you know, put your thumb near. See, stick it in there. Do this. Pull my hair. Do that. Slap me. Choke me. And yeah, young Nug sitting there going brazy in that Kudakata. And that's what they want.
It's a beautiful dynamic between Cougar and young Thundercat. You ain't about to insult him by giving him instruction. He like, come on. What you want? Whoa, you can have it your way, like Burger King. And yeah, it's not an accolade to say, oh, a woman can get somebody to hunch on them. Here's the question. Yeah, like you say, now you up there in age, you want what you want. You hunching for satiation and satisfaction. And anybody ain't gonna deliver that. You see what I'm saying? Can any woman find a guy to hunch her and juice her to sleep? Now that answer is no. Give us some context.
I don't believe that. I think that there's women
There's a clock on that woman.
There's a woman, I think at any age, a woman can find someone to have sex with,
Man,
period.
It's going to be like once every 3 years.
That's not true. I feel like my mom is 70 years old.
No. Let's not bring them in here. No.
No, because I feel like people will, 76, you don't think Pam Greer's having orgasms for 3 days. You don't think she got
not just sitting there. She ain't just sitting there.
No, she's having sex. And then her orgasms are lasting for 3 days.
I thought she was just they was having
so people are having sex with you. Don't think someone's having sex with Pam Grier? Yeah, they are.
Pam Grier don't look 76 either.
A lot of women don't look their age when they're that age.
Do.
No,
a lot of women do.
It depends on what nationality
looks
you are.
like she's 30 still.
You're black, don't crack. She don't look 30.
Stop putting the superheroes in this equation. She
don't look 30, but I know a lot of women who are older. My mom looks good for her age. Like people who are older, they don't necessarily look like that. My sister is 50 and she looks so much better than half of these 50-year-olds I've seen. She looks young.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like it's not like, let's be real.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
We got to give context. Like you say, a lot of these women are not black don't crack. We love our sisters and brothers, but black is appearing to crack in 2026. I don't know what's in the water, but you ninjas is, I don't know. And then she's sitting here. You can always find a man to clap her cheeks, give context. Like Mr. Walker said, do you desire this man? Will you even be able to orgasm? All these wonderful things. Or are you just saying some random ninja that may smell funny and you don't desire? Of course.
Exactly. And I don't think it's so much about what's in the water, it's what's in the food. Sisters, y'all been sold the most terrible bill of goods. Y'all was told to do what y'all want, get how you live, you're big, strong, independent, and y'all stopped telling yourselves no. Y'all stopped self-regulating. Salute to this sister on the screen for losing all that weight. But even the majority of our sisters fell victim. Shout out to Miss X when we do our, little club scene, walk along outside the streets of the clubs. Shout out to Orlando. We see how big our sisters is. The vast majority of y'all are overweight or obese. Kev wasn't saying that to be mean. He was sounding the alarm. So yeah, it's so much what's in the food. Y'all eating yourself to deletion. Y'all skin is bad, hypertension, nerves, hormones is off, pH is cattywampus, all bad.
Man. And shout out
Money.
Brother Night Call come back with a 10 ball. Says, what advice would you give a 41-year-old black man, no kids, never married, living in the U.S., seeking long-term relationship, but done with dating apps and not interested in passport bros?
Oh man, I tell you what, go to uncommon dating grounds or hunting grounds. I've said it before. The club is done. You'll be a fool to go to somebody's club, go to do the club life thing. Go out and like Cave used to say, go out there and intentionally hunt. I would advise brothers, go to the mall on weird days, odd hours throughout the week, not weekend. Go to the half off bookstore. Go to places that's outside of your comfort zone. Shout out to Neferatu, that sister. Go to those places where the hyenas aren't, where more wholesome women probably will be. That would be my advice.
There you go. And yeah, it depends what you're looking for. What kind of women? You went to all races. You only want a sister. So yeah, it's a very nuanced question, but yeah, just go out, touch some grass, but it's a rough question. In 2026, that's rough because a lot of these women ain't marriage minded. So it's like a needle in the haystack.
There you go. We often talk about common interest. That's why we look at the common interest you into things. Shout out to Sister Nais. Reading groups, something like that. That would be dope.
So there you go. Shout out to Night Call. Says almost. Also, I'm not interested in dating single mothers.
There you go. Like we said, brother, yeah, understood.
That's why I said the dating pool is getting smaller and smaller. So
harder and harder.
And Ashley Foot says, okay, I'll admit, Pam Grier likes it Lego style.
Ashley Foot, good to see you, brother.
And Lavelle, good evening, fellas. Went from a run, lost 2 pounds, had a smoothie and dinner.
Amen. There you go, Lavelle. Health is wealth. Salute to you, brother.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! And Merciful, black don't crack except from their hands and feet.
Moisturize, god dang it.
And Brother Sean Miller says, she's saying women can find men to sleep with them, and that may be true. But as the great late KS once said, ma'am, we count marriages over here.
Yeah, shout out to KS, shout out to you, Sean Miller. Yeah, we count marriages. Maybe not today. It's over, Sean Miller. I don't know what we count today. That's why we often say desired outcome. Yeah, what's your desired outcome? Getting hunched on by a random guy that don't know your last name? If that's your desired outcome, enjoy.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! So for that, we're gonna put Paul in the sub tonight. Paul up here talking about he getting finessed by AI. I don't know if he was trolling, but that was crazy.
Yeah, that was disgraceful, Paul. Shame.
And that young baby mama you got knocked up. Yeah, I see you pull that picture up. Yeah, I seen that. All down bad right now, apparently.
Yeah, she said she going for full custody. Out here just hunting raw, believing, drinking your own Kool-Aid. Yeah, you really thought it was love. Don't be falling for it. I'm safe. Skeet in me.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the one brother with that question. Common interest groups. That's what I would do. That's what I would tell my son. Somebody got a common interest. I don't think if you don't have to do the cold approaching, just try to approach a woman. Hey, how you doing? Shorty, what's your name? Don't do it. Find a common interest. And if you're going to, painting classes, like I said, you are out at public areas like the mall, during odd hours. There's going to be a specific kind of person there compared to the weekend rustle and bustle. Everybody out during the weekend. So that's my take.
And there you go. And like you said, what's your situation? Like I said, it's a lot dear. Where you living? You still at home with your parents? You own some property? You own your car? You want to move her in? You trying to move in with her? It's a lot dear. So, but nonetheless, your situation, but you got to get out the house.
The first part, get out the house. Amen. And be intentional.
And shout out to Dark Man Jeff. Says this dating ish gets harder and harder for everyone.
Harder and harder.
Here we go. And shout out to this woman.
Sprinkle.
She out here, the reason it's getting harder. So right now, she about to troll a lot of these modern women. She called herself Bonita the Builder. And she said, this how y'all look when y'all be up under these men.
I love that. I forgot her with the green screens. This do be kind of funny.
Hey, baby. I'm so glad you're home from work. I cooked your favorite meal. And I got the half of the rent right here. Anything else you need, sir, my king? I got all your favorite foods cooking in the kitchen. I done already paid half the bills. And guess what? I even made a cake, okay? Sprinkle. I know you working hard up at the call center. So I got to do my part. I already got your video game up, ready to go. You just sit down. You have a seat. And I'm going to bring you your plate. I told you I paid half the bills already. I sure did. I even got some left over.
Yeah. This is it. This is what it's reduced to. So when you men say it's getting harder and harder because of stuff like this, she is perpetuating this onto women. And they are like, oh, so this is what a relationship's going to be. It's slavery, as Leslie Jones said. Y'all must understand the temperature right now. It's not in anybody's favor, unfortunately.
Keep telling y'all, relationships come with work. Anything that's worth having is going to have tests. It's going to be trying. It's going to try you and make you a better person. This ain't it. What's wrong with what? And I hear her. I see the wicked picture she's trying to paint. But what's wrong with that? Shout out to KS with the IKEA marriage. You got to build it. You got to some of us ain't born with silver spoons in our mouths. Some of us got to figure things out and make a way and better ourselves as time goes on, Shira. Ain't nothing wrong with this. Want to know the big X factor? Women, talk to the ladies. When you come in home to a man you like, it's a big difference. And she exaggerating. I pay half the rent, all that shit. Relax. But she trying to make fun of y'all sisters for engaging in what they call struggle love.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? I bought you a present too. You know how you was telling me that you wanted to start another stream of income and how you wanted to start that YouTube channel? I got you a mic.
It's for you, Evie Ray. Evie, she said you've been trying to start that little YouTube channel. She got you a little mic. Look, this is what it looks like. This is love right here.
I know she trying to be funny, but this is how you build. Yes. Now you are building beautiful, positive energy within your home. That means I came home from work working at the call center, and I came home. My woman made my favorite meal, had on my favorite bonnet. She actually went out her way, used some twos and fews, and got me an Amazon mic. That is beautiful. Support your man's journey. Start a little podcast.
Mm-hmm. It was from the pawn shop, but hey, it's still a mic. So when you gonna give me my ring? You don't believe in marriage? What? It's just a piece of paper. Well, I was waiting to tell you, but we gonna have a baby. So what do you think about marriage now? You still don't believe? Is the baby yours? Of course it's yours. I'll be here all day except for when I
Hell! What are you doing? This is nonsense. What relationship works like this? What are you perpetuating? And you ain't making women look good. This ain't got nothing to do with the men. Like, what kind of women sleeping with a man? I'm pregnant. Oh, I need a ring, you know. Are you a wife? You will be moving like a wife. And you will be with a man who is a husband and treating you like such. You know, shout out to the brother, Let Your Truth Be Told. He be over there preaching his stuff. And, you know, a man need to look you in the eyes and hunt your missionary. So, all that good stuff. That's what y'all need.
Exactly. Thank you. You dealing with a guy that's questioning whether or not the baby is his or not. See what I'm, ladies? That right there, that should make y'all like, whoa. If you really are a wholesome woman, stop. If you wholesome, all your senses are intact. You ain't about to sit here and procreate with a guy that thinks so lowly of you. See what I'm saying? I can't say play make believe. If he thinks this, y'all mate, water finds its level. Stop it. There is no, delicate flowers out here just all coming in contact with low level nug that's treating you like this. Stop. You found your level. Why he questioning whether it's his or not? Where you been with your cootie cutter? Huh? What's your history about?
work 12 hours. And when I come home, I cook and clean and vacuum. I have to borrow the vacuum from next door, but I still do it. So I'm about to have your baby, and you don't believe in marriage. I bought you a gift, cooked your favorite meal. I'm not being submissive enough? Are you sure? Woo! That's what they want, y'all. That's what they want. They got to travel 3,000, 1,000, I don't know how many thousands of miles away to get somebody to act like that on a call center check. I'm going to tell you. Woo!
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you. So she take the bonnet off and presents her crusty ass wig, and that was her shot at the passport bros apparently. So she said, y'all got to travel all these miles just to get a woman to submit or to get on your program because they refuse to do it in America. That's read between the lines. He said, we ain't doing that. So you better travel some thousands of miles before we do anything for you.
It's not true. It's just not true. Shout out to the brother T. Orlando. He didn't lost all hope in humanity. It's not true. Good women are out here. I would not subscribe to that just overall hurt. They are out here. I promise you. You got to go to places you usually don't frequent. Everybody being lied to. F Bonquisha at the club. That ain't nothing. Forget Bonquisha at the bar. Forget Nug outside the G station. Go somewhere else. But you want to know what? Again, shout out to the sister Neferatu. Y'all don't want to step outside y'all comfort zone. Y'all comfortable at that hole in the wall bar. Water found is level. Y'all comfortable at that club. Water found is level. So I don't feel no sympathy. It's stuff out there. You got to put forth some daggone effort.
And shout out to Jada Gray, says, I hate Shira's thinking ass mouth, respectfully.
Unrespectfully.
And his lovely lady says, guys, I have a rabbit hole question. Is it harder for men who went through traumatic divorce to want to get married again?
I would say absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You said traumatic, like traumatic. Yes, I would say it don't have to be traumatic. You know, yes, heck, she like, shoot, man, we been in it for real. That trust is gone. Absolutely, sister.
There you go. And EV, have my baby. The devil is a bastard. So as far as Shira, we're going to put her back in the pit and keep it moving.
She an indefinite pit dweller.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Tough crowd out there. Somebody said the ladies at the bookstore ain't worth a dang either. Like it ain't a sure shot, but I guarantee you the probability of finding something more desirable is much higher. Go shout out to the nerds. Go find you a nerd something. That's what I would tell a man. Find you something soft, unbroken by the hood. Shoot.
So here we go. If you just coming in, make sure you hitting the like button. We talking about Hot Girl Summer is over. The date market is FUBAR. We're going to go over and check out Big Dime. All right, they trolling Dime online. Somebody that made a damn, some kind of AI something. They say this is Dime. They trolling her.
Man, what did we do?
They all the way out of pocket. So Big Dime up here. She crashing out on the internet. She also running promos. So Diamond got somebody, Dime sponsoring her page now. So she say, you want a 24-hour post on her stories, $85. You want a 24-hour post on her timeline, $150. 72 hours equal days of posting on her stories for $255. 72 hours, she'll post you on her Facebook timeline for $350. It says, need help building your fan base or gaining more followers, subscribers, viewers, or clientele? Let Big Dime help you reach your goal. I will help you get the exposure you need, along with the helping you build your following base. It says promotion is open for all upcoming content creators, entrepreneurs, upcoming podcasters, music videos, etc. Hairstylists, makeup artists, nail techs.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, y'all done effed up. Y'all done effed up real bad. Either Debraka or her daughter Ebony done found out how to use AI. They done found out how to prompt AI, and it shall be hell to pay from this day forward. Hey, I'm in the Big Dime business. I'm a fan. There you go, Big Dime. I see you. I don't think it's gonna work, but who about to pay you $150 to post something on your timeline? I could be wrong. She's very entertaining, but she's not marketable at all. Not in the slightest. So
it's just the eyeball. So I guess if somebody dumb enough, I don't think they will benefit at all. Like, granted, you can have these thousands of followers, people watch you. Dime got a following on Facebook. That is a thing. But I don't think this would be successful at all. It's just a scam and a hustle.
Her following is there for the train wreck. There ain't one of her followers that tune in to see her come up there and be normal or promote a business. That ain't why you tune in to the Baraka show. You tune in to see gore and mayhem, and that's what you get. This ain't it. This ain't gonna work, the Baraka. Your audience laughs at you and don't like you. This like they gotta like you to feed into this, Debraka. I'm a low level fan. This ain't gonna work, sister.
At all. Yeah, show us the results, Dime. All right. Show us if somebody, at least one person signed up. I doubt it. Like you said, I don't know. Maybe you got a tax business. You out there, you selling wigs or whatever the case, food. Who knows? But maybe something local. I don't know how you would benefit from this, but I done seen Stranger Things, so I don't know.
Maybe we should drop her $85 and post single by choices on her page. Shout us out. I want to hear Debraka say, shout out to single by choices. Shout out to my brothers, Gavin X and Mr. Walker.
So this is Big Dime. This is her latest ventures. And she's still
Yo, praise you, dust ass the bitch. Oh, bitch. Bitch. Stop. Oh, bitch. Put my big foot on this hoe.
Yeah, this is Dime when she was in that baddie's house after she got done fighting that woman and she started ripping her wig up, acting a fool.
A demon. Look at those facial expressions. Purely demonic. Trying to rip the lace front. Can't even do it.
A few moments later.
But when people have more than one warrant in a situation like this, I like to get them detained before we find out. All right?
I just needed one more week. I was going to handle my business. I was going to go turn myself in Shelby County. All that. I gave the Lord said, after the day, you finna go handle this now with no money.
So as y'all know, Big Dime had a bench warrant out for months now. We documented it when she went to pick Ebony up when she got arrested. And the cop told her, you got warrants out of different counties. And they finally caught up with her. I said, man, I was just about to take care of them fines and pay this and do that. Y'all got me.
Oh, they was always just about to. I was just about to. You can catch her on Monday. I was just about to do it on Tuesday. Catch her on Friday. I was just about to do it on Saturday. Stop. You ain't got a dime. Big Dime ain't got a dime. Ain't got a pot to pee in or a window to throw out of. But you know what she goes to find time and resources to do? Dye her hair purple and find a matching sheen dress for it too. That's what she gonna do. Priorities.
Yeah, it was just red the other week, purple. Y'all remember when it was blue? It's Big Dime.
Huh? Like a rainforest frog. Those poisonous frogs in the rainforest, they are very brightly colored to let you know they are poisonous. And if you touch them or come near them, they shall kill you.
Ain't this shit? Lord have mercy. Don't try to, bro.
But you know better.
I know, but shit, I was just trying to go help my uncle, and I was gonna take that car out pocket right back like I always do.
Look at her.
I ain't had no way of work today, so.
That's it. What you got your you know what's Shelby County? Same thing, traffic? Yeah. No, anything violent or anything? No, like man, I ain't no criminal, man. But I guess I am a criminal because, you know.
It depends on how you look at it. We're going by the actual definition in a sense. Pretty much all of us criminals. Everybody criminals. Huh?
Don't lie, bro.
You said what?
Don't lie, bro.
It's whether or not they come back and give it to us. So if it's confirmed or not. Once it's over there, it's out of our hands.
Especially with everything she got going on. She hasn't gotten a tag. It's the reason I stopped with no insurance. Suspended driver's license and several warrants. Yeah.
Y'all see she ain't fighting, so she accepting the consequence. You know what it is. Dime been on the run for a while. I wonder what's gonna happen with Tank and Miracle. Dime, hopefully they let her go, Dime. Let you go. Let Big Dime go. She ain't did nothing. Dime ain't commit no crime. She ain't no criminal.
Lock her up. I say I'm a low-level fan. I ain't no big fan. Yeah, the Braca, the demon that is the Braca is most egregious. Don't worry about it. Ebony got the kids. She got her siblings. She good. Now she in the house with 6, 7, 8 kids. Golly, the stank and the absolute funk. The Braca is over. The Braca was out here driving what we used to call back in the day a UFO. She ain't have no driver's license, no insurance, registration lapse. Your registration get canceled if you don't keep up your insurance. For those that don't know, all right, she got nothing. The only thing she had identifying her car was the license plate and the VIN number.
Sylvia, 16.
6 probably.
29, confirmed on the Buffalo.
Temple. All right, step on lane, man.
Hey, let me.
Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they can't find it, or whatever it may be. But you have to wait on that. But when people have more than one warrant in a situation like this, I like to get them detained before we find out. All right.
I just needed one more week. I was gonna handle my business. I was gonna go turn myself in Shelby County. All that. I gave the Lord shit. Not today. You finna go and handle this now with no money.
Leave God out of it.
Ain't this shit. Lord have mercy. Don't try to, bro.
You know better.
I know, but shit,
I was just
trying to go help my uncle, and I was gonna take that car and pocket right back like I always do.
And there you go. So let Big Dime go. She gonna take care of this next week. She'll turn herself in. She gonna pay the fines. Whatever she got to do, I believe in Dime.
I don't. I think she's lying. I think she's lying to everybody's face. She ain't gonna do it. You know what? She may attempt. She ain't gonna succeed. She may try. She gonna go out there and get her some Blue Lagoons, get drunk and hide up, and she may, intentionally slang some kudakata to try to do it. Maybe, but good luck. There will be hell to pay. The Broncos need to go ahead and sit it down for a while and get it figured out. I told you it's a roller coaster with her. First she up, and then she come plummeting back down at Mach speed.
I ain't have no way up from work today, so.
That's it.
What you got your, what's Shelby County? Same thing, traffic?
Yeah.
No, anything violent or anything?
No, man, I ain't no criminal, man. But I guess I am a criminal because,
exactly.
It depends on how you look at it. If we're going by the actual definition, in a sense, pretty much all of us criminals. Everybody criminals. Huh?
Don't lie, bro.
You said what?
Don't lie, bro.
It's whether or not they come back and give it to us. So if it's confirmed or not. Once it's over there, it's out of our hands.
Especially with everything she got going on. She hasn't gotten the tag. That's the reason why I'm stopping. No insurance. Suspended driver's license and several warrants. Yeah.
Sylvia, 16.
6 probably.
29, confirmed on the Buffalo.
Temple. All right, step on lane, man.
Confirmation. Yeah, Dom just got up in there. They said confirmation. DeBrocalo, bring her in. All right, and Big Dom being calm because she probably got something in the car. She don't want them to search. I know she be having that fire on her and some more stuff. So she probably keeping it calm. Like, look, because they about to tow the car and she ain't never gonna get it back. Probably just a nightmare. You got to get out of jail, find somebody to get the kids, sit in there till they let you out, get $1 bond maybe, and it's just a nightmare.
Over. The detrimental ripple effect, financial ripple effect from this, they shall not recover. She couldn't afford the fine she had before this. Now, like you said, she liable to sit it down and wait for $1 bond. By the time she get that $1 bond, that ticket to get her car out the pound gonna be hundreds of dollars, if not a cool whack. So you see what I'm talking about? It is over. And shout out to Miss X, you hit the nail on the head, brother. That look on her face, that she's using all her energy to remain calm. Yeah, something in that car she definitely don't want them to see. She like, you got me here. She said, but if I act out, you could get me for even more. She still got a little bit of hope. That's why she being so calm right home, Miss X.
And we got some super chats.
Shout out to the brother Sean Miller. Said she playing even after all that. If she had a heart attack, that PlayStation call center job man would be there to call 911 to save her life. Think on that, talking about the Shearer and the struggle love. Appreciate you, brother Sean. Says that's how Dime look if she didn't have a hard life, or AI Dime. Shout out to Beats for Days. Good to see you. Says Big Dime, Prime Time, Lemon Lime, the Brocken 5.
All that. So we're gonna put Big Dime back in the pit, and hopefully she figure it out.
That's all right. You'll be okay, Dime.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me?
Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Man, yeah, it's over. She gonna lose that car. They stay losing cars. Car gone. Now you locked up, and the gynocratic structure shifts. Now you locked up. Now you need your daughter Ebony more than she needs you. That ain't a good position to be in.
Man, so here we go. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. We talking about Hot Girl Summer is over. We're gonna go over here and check out the brother Adrian Bronner and his brother Dean. They still at it. They the hottest streamers in the country right now, so they ain't about to jump off this wave.
Because it's a train wreck. More cringe. Buckle up.
I don't want to cry, but it's like this nigga right here really dug me out the dirt, nigga. Nigga, I was at home. I ain't know what I was gonna do. Nigga, I ain't boxing no more. I ain't know what I was gonna do. That nigga called me, and now we the biggest streamers in the world. You feel me? So every day, nigga, I love you, nigga. I love you, nigga. Every day, nigga. Nah, man, nigga, I love you, nigga. You turn this shit up, go, man. These shits from a gangster, nigga. These shits from a gangster, nigga. Real, nigga. Nobody ain't gonna come get me, nigga. I done put everybody on. I done gave all these niggas. I done gave all these niggas everything, nigga.
70 million up.
Come on, man.
Niggas this.
Come on, bro. How you ask me for money you never had, nigga? Here, though. And then when I'm fucked up, it's like, oh, I knew he would go broke. I knew he wasn't gonna be. I knew it, right? But guess what? Now I'm right back in these niggas' face, nigga.
Now look at him.
Hell!
Yeah, he back. They let the rabbit get his firearm back. So that he back getting the money, if you will. He was down and out. The brother had like $13 to his name. So that was a real testimony. And he claims nobody tried to help him. But I'm sure he probably burnt many a damn bridge. So, but nonetheless, this young man threw him a life raft and he back, I guess.
You got some common sense. Salute to AB for that. There you go. Yeah, man. Pay respect when respect is due. You right. This brother, for whatever reason, whatever motive, money is typically the motive, reached down into the darkness and pulled you out. Daggone right now. Act like you got some sense and make the most out of it. Make a most out of this clown show. That's what it is. Respectfully, but it is. I like a good old success story. I like when the rabbit got the toolie. I like that. Shout out to the underdogs.
We the biggest streamers in the world, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, turn shit up, bitch. Turn shit up, nigga.
Sometimes, like, I be getting frustrated. I need a midday nut. Come in there and just let me see your titties. I'm gonna jack off. Look,
Google my titties.
Jesus. And he back at it. So they got this woman in the house, this Selena Powell. What y'all know about Selena Powell? I know she had 304. Everybody done clapped their cheeks. Offset and Charleston White and Diddy and some more people. She just be running through the whole industry, exposing people. Like the woman was saying, she be blackmailing people, getting lawsuits, and she had known 304.
And this is why I say this is a clown show. Because with all that's going on, being one of the top, if not the top streamer, shout out to streaming, in the world. Now you got pending essay charges. We didn't see too much. I think after all is said and done, we know what time it is today. That's all. AB that came up, he got millions again now. Selena, whoever. Oh, when I was in that house, it's documented. Look what he said to me. He made me feel uncomfortable. I need at least $500,000. I fear the goofy brother gonna get exploited after all this is said and done because his own actions.
Yes. So if y'all miss what he just said, he out of pocket.
They not come in there and just let me see your titties. I'm gonna jack off.
Yeah. So he said, come in the room with me, take your shirt off, let me see your biddies while he rubbed one off. And that's the disrespect that she deserves, though. That's her. But he don't need to be doing it. Let the YT people mess around with her. Y'all brothers don't need to be getting caught up playing these wicked games because she is a harlot.
Blackmail. See what I'm saying? This is the age of blackmail, leverage. You in trouble, AB. You in danger.
Look, I ain't even going. See what he said? He just offered you to just lay his titties out.
Like I'm just like somewhat.
Just you know what I'm like? No, fuck that.
Okay.
Look, what I'm gonna do is he just want to just have your titties out and just nut on them. I want your mouth open and I'm gonna nut in it. That's
no.
You know what?
Jesus Christ. And y'all see, she ain't offended. She didn't blink or blush. She more than likely gonna comply. That's how she makes her money. All right. She is an industry 304. I don't know how she keep getting around everybody. She's around everybody at all times, just with her kudakata.
Well, I guess because you can talk wild to her. Well, I guess, yeah, that'll do it. Oh, shout out to college experience. This is wild. Again, I see too many pending essay charges. Paul Pierce was just talking about blackmail. I don't see how this is smart. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they signed paperwork. I will hope so. Hopefully this don't come back to bite them after all this financial gain they're going to have. That's my whole point. Shoot.
I went too low.
right.
You know
what are we talking about?
I went too low.
What's your body count?
Like 80.
Look at the fuck
80,
out.
82, 83.
Let's do the math, Kev.
And I'm 30.
Times 3.
No, 80 divided by 30. Wait.
That's a small town.
What's 240? What's that?
And then you got to multiply it by 3.
You got to
multiply. Oh, no, I'm an honest bitch.
No, I'm an honest biatch. My body count 83, she said. He said, no, we're going to multiply that by 3. So, which is normally true, at least 2. Rest in peace to the Godfather. But she said, I got 83 bodies, admittedly.
83, 240 to an old man like me ain't no damn difference. Yeah, come on, man. You an empty vessel. You talking about 83? Do you see why they talk to her like that's all you get? Open your mouth and break out your biddies. I don't know. I don't know, sisters. Like once y'all get up, if you ask me, past 5, you need to just start thinking about your life. 10, y'all nasty.
Like 80.
Look at the fuck
80,
out.
82, 83.
Let's do the math, Kev.
And I'm 30.
Times 3.
No, 80 divided by 30. Wait.
That's a small town.
What's 240? What's that?
And then you got to multiply it by 3.
You got to multiply.
Oh, no, I'm an honest bitch.
No, you.
I want to see what you look like before everything. You got a picture?
No, I wipe that shit clean.
She got a new identity? Yeah. But you better not be no man.
I ain't gonna lie. She might be talking it.
No, let me see. You gotta. Let me see.
Let me find out she a YN.
She got the dick on her.
Oh me, slang that motherfucker.
She got a dick on her.
Slang that bitch. I want to see what.
They playing too much. Show me what you look like before the surgery. She said, I wiped the internet clean of it. Because y'all know she done had more work done.
She got
had her lips done, BBLs, her boobies. Don't nobody know what she looks like before this.
Mission accomplished. Shout out to her. Mission accomplished. Yeah, she need to hold the 304 class 103. Yeah, how to bury your past. Woo, don't every 304 wish they could do that. Bury their past in the abyss.
Slang that motherfucker.
She got a dick on her.
Slang that bitch. I want to see what the yacht fit on anyway.
Yeah.
We good.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on, bro. You gotta see, man. Damn, man. Come on, bro.
I didn't even shock
Nigga. Let's see what you got.
See if she got the shocker shit.
This is so weird.
Left cheek, right cheek.
I ain't gonna lie. The left side heavier than
the right one was a little.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not proportioned.
No.
I ain't gonna lie.
The left side heavier.
Next time you go to your doctor, walk in that building.
I'm all natural.
Well, walk in that building and slap the first nigga you see.
They just sitting there humiliating her. But this is what she does. She's a streamer herself. So I guess this is, part of her lifestyle. She likes to be, the resident 304, Marilyn Monroe.
Regular men don't act like this. I want to throw that out there. They acting like children. I'm trying to recall last time I seen this behavior. Like even dudes act like this in college. We didn't like, dude, it's just weird. You ain't got no type of suave smoothness to you. You just let me touch you, let me smell you, let me do this. This is cringe. That's why I call this is a clown show. Hopefully they can maintain the funds they get. That is it. But this is so cringe.
Shocker shit. Left cheek, right cheek.
I ain't gonna lie.
Left cheek.
The left side heavier than
the right one was a little.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not proportioned.
No.
I ain't gonna lie.
The left side heavier.
Next time you go to your doctor, walk in that building.
I'm all natural.
Well, walk in that building and slap the first nigga you see.
I ain't gonna lie.
Where's my shock?
Heavy booty ass bitch. Semen booty ass bitch.
Hey,
hold on. Hey.
No, hey. You fuck that nigga? God.
We fuck to the Diddy doc.
What? Well, we gonna fuck to the Epstein doc.
This dude is wicked. So it says AB asked Selena what show is he going to crack Selena after she did Diddy Doc with Neon. I guess the streamer Neon cracked her while they watched the Diddy Doc, and AB said, "Well, let's go watch the X-Files and bend over." Dude, wow.
I don't. I got nothing. I got like so cringe. Y'all, am I only want to see the pending charges coming? Like ninjas get sued for less? No. Even if I just see this turn out bad. That's my prediction. Mark my words. The brother gonna get sued for at least half the money he gained from all this, if not worse. Salute to him, I guess.
What you trying to see?
If you're gonna go give me a Birkin.
Never, bitch. I'm not. No.
Well, you can never get the coochie out the queen.
I don't want to fuck you.
You've been begging to fuck this whole entire time since 7 p.m.
I never begged.
This is crazy. She said, "Go buy me a Birkin." He said, "I ain't buying you no Birkin, biatch." He said, "Well, you ain't getting none of this Kudakata." And he said, "I don't want it." She said, "You've been begging for it all day." So she's transactional, as y'all see.
Yeah. But you know what we know? If she like you, she'll let you hunch for the free. Y'all can go to Wendy's, get you a 4 for 4, go back to the crib, a little vibe. See, it's all about the vibe. Men, forget AB, man. Men out there, take notes and use this to your advantage. It's all about a vibe. Be smooth, man. Have some smoothness to you, and you can get the Kudakata for the free. They'll accept a date at Wendy's if they, like your conversation. Having a mouthpiece goes a long way. It ain't about being performative and entertaining. It's not. Like, come on, do the research you got to do to get your desired outcome, but it ain't never got to be transactional. Talking about a Birkin. She drunk.
And you're gonna go give me a Birkin?
Never, bitch. I'm not, no.
Well, you can never get the coochie out the queen.
I don't want to fuck you.
You've been begging to fuck this whole entire time since 7 p.m.
I never begged. Watch your mouth. You've been disrespectful.
Insisted.
I eat it. I'm gonna eat it. I need
Your breath
it.
smells.
Damn. I got that problem.
She said your breath smell. So this ninja all up in her face talk about eating her kudakata, and she said, "Get out my face, your breath stink."
I figured that. I was wondering. I'm like, I know somebody's breath got to be foul. Got to be. All this talking, I ain't seen a bottle of Wola, none of that. You got a harlot that had more meat down her throttle than you care to know. And she gonna look and tell you your breath stink. Look at you all kissy face. This ain't never been a part of the game. You will never treat no harlot like this. You don't be in no harlot's face like this. He looked like he love her. That's why she talked to him like that. You've been begging. Buy me a Birkin, you thirsty ninja.
Did.
I eat it. I'm gonna eat it. I need
Your breath
it.
smells.
Damn. I got that problem. It's you. That is.
Look, I'm gonna show you how to watch videos.
Oh, that's you. Who got the gum? Take 2 pieces right now. Take 2 pieces right now.
I didn't even eat anything. How did my
It's cool. That's
We got
disrespectful.
11. We
now
got.
I smell what you ate
We got
yesterday.
20,000 here, and you on your phone watching clips.
I didn't eat nothing.
I smell what you ate yesterday.
So now he getting some get back. Now he said her breath stank. He said, eat 2 pieces of gum, your breath smell like ass. All right, you've been doing too many Lambo too many doors. This is childish. This is streaming though. This how they running up a bag, keeping people glued to it.
There shall be consequences for this behavior. This is short-term game. Young folks out there, this ain't what streaming is about. This is a train wreck. That's the only reason why they're getting all these views. What are folks watching for? Are they waiting to see AB, start acting like he got some sense, start to see some growth and a triumphant event? No, they're waiting for the ultimate crash out. They want to tune in, see these 2 ninjas fighting or loving on one another. They trying to see something extremely wild. That is it. And now you got a harlot throwing gum in your face. See what this gets you? Appreciate your brother Sean Miller coming through like you do. Says light skinned brothers back up 2026. Appreciate your night call coming through this evening. Says when women speak about their body count, are they including same-sex encounters in their number? Most likely not. Yeah. Shout out to night call. Appreciate you, man. Says for men and women, what act is considered or not considered a mark for body count? I think we answered after your last question. Yeah, if a woman mess with a woman, she ain't gonna count that as no body. Absolutely not. Shoot, these women will count guys they hunch with a condom or not a body. What make you think they're gonna count another woman?
Man.
We got 11. We got.
I smell what you ate yesterday.
We got 20,000 here, and you on your phone watching clips.
I didn't eat nothing.
I smell what you ate yesterday.
We got.
Man, you got all of this shit for your breath, but your shit was just like punching like me.
No, you got this straight there. Dang. Oh, but he didn't mean it like that though. He was just trolling.
I'm the worst bitch to try. I keep telling you.
I never tried you.
I warned you. I've been rolling with the jokes all day.
No, but you know what I'm talking about though.
The fact that you said you can go, because I won't let you rub my pussy.
He said that to every bitch.
I don't care.
See, it's starting to go left. So AB crashes out. It says Selena crashes out feeling disrespected after AB tried to kick her out the car after he asked to rub on her kudakata, and she said no. He said, well, get the hell out. So at some point, she getting fed up, but she subject herself to this. So, but they bring her around. I don't know what kind of NDAs or whatever they got her signing to be acting like this, but this is crazy.
She said, I can go with the punches. Here you go. The charges. I can go with the jokes. But you talk about you want to rub on my kudakata, otherwise I got to go. Yes, this is who you are. But again, the optics are terrible. I'm telling you, AB gonna be in a position where he just paying these folks to go away. It ain't gonna be about whether he's right or wrong. It's just gonna be the pending charges. He got to do something. I'm telling you, this don't end well at all.
At all. So he's up here crashing out. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. He ain't done.
Mm-hmm. I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
You playing?
I don't care if somebody on the stream no more. You can think that this is Shay Frost.
I don't care. I don't care. Whatever you got, give it to me.
You really not scared of nothing, and that's why I should be. Yo, you want? Pull up your pants. Pull up your fucking pants now. Pull up your pants. No, I don't want to be taken through there. You look 9 months.
Yeah. This is wicked. So he said, I don't care who you been hunching on or what you got. Whatever you got, give it to me. So whatever you got swimming through your bloodstream, I don't care. I'm trying to eat on your kudakata and hunt you. And she said, you ain't scared of nothing, huh? He said, nope.
What's that? The whole pandering. Who's that? Backstreet Boys are in sync. It don't matter where you're from, where you been, what you did, as long as you love me. Bull jive. Absolutely not. But AB said, whatever you got. He said, give me some. I'll take a sample. AB said, I'll carry this burden of STDs with you. I'll bet a burden. We can be infected lovers. Help it, Lord.
That is the Shay Frost.
I don't care. I don't care. Whatever you got, give it to me.
You really not scared of nothing, and that's why I should be. Yo, you want? Pull up your pants. Pull up your fucking pants now. Pull up your pants. No, I don't want to be taken through there. You look 9 months.
A few moments later.
AB, Adrian Broner. Nigga, you wrong in the motherfucker, my nigga. And I fuck with you, AB. I fuck with you the long way. My nigga, the worst thing you can do to your son, your homeboy, or a friend is to publicly belittle them. You can't big homie little bro like that, man. Little bro done threw you an alley hoop, nigga. Done put the spotlight back on you. Done brought you into the young people's world. Done connected you to the young crowd, nigga, when you was crash dummy. Nigga, you were laying in the bed with a big old straggly, raggedy bird bashing hole. Dean done come get you, breathe life into you. Every time I done see you on stream, my nigga, you looking like the drunk, the town drunk. You cool when you ain't drunk. Nigga, the white folks, these white folks done put the camera, the light on our drunk uncle. The drunk uncle, nigga, in the perverted drunk uncle. You the perverted drunk uncle, nigga, that might take some pussy. Is what you look like.
Man. Yeah, very much so. So it's a terrible look. As we know, AB, he got like 7 kids. Some of his kids is grown or damn near, a lot of teenagers, older kids and babies and whatnot. I don't know. I mean, they are watching this. Their friends are watching this. So at what cost? I guess if you really making millions of dollars, you're going to have to show the check.
Yeah, that's a must, I guess. That's the only, I ain't going to say good thing, productive thing. Freaking Munyon. But yeah, he got teenage kids. He hit his peak. It's over. He's done. This is Mr. Back in my day, who I used to be. Ain't done nothing lately but become an internet spectacle, crashing out and being the butt of the jokes. No one's up here laughing with AB. He ain't funny. Laughing at him at best, man.
Perverted drunk uncle, nigga, that might take some pussy is what you look like to the rest of us to sit back and say, man, that nigga gonna catch him a rape case. That nigga gonna catch him a rape case. Nigga, you barking at the bitches. You barking at the niggas. You just barking and fucking. Barking, wanting to fight, fuck. You ain't showed a marketable side yet, my nigga. What I seen last night, let me know, nigga, your character. You got a flawed character. I got a handshake I do with my niggas. I ain't over you, you ain't over me. I got your back, you got mine. United we stand, divided we fall, one love from the heart. Me and my niggas do that every time. Boom, boom, boom. We got that from the old niggas. How you gonna treat the nigga like you over him, getting aggressive with him, on camera, in front of everybody, in front of all these other niggas? You go big dog your little partner? You go big dog your little partner in front of everybody, nigga? And he trying to show mercy and grace, and you can see he was afraid in that moment. I done seen that little nigga on a bunch of streams. He was afraid in that moment, nigga. And you was real because you looked him in his eyes and you got more aggressive. And then the other nigga, more aggressive to your little partner that's putting you on, my nigga. Check yourself, nigga. This is a big homie call. Check yourself, nigga. You wrong. You wrong.
Oh, yeah. I guess him and Dean got into it. They get into it almost every night after they get blackout drunk. And AB might threaten them or something. And you don't know if they playing or what. But yeah, a lot of times Dean don't be talking back too many times because AB is very unstable. So a lot of times AB be threatening folks, but don't too many people be talking back because he's very playful. I've never seen him go off the hinges, but I would imagine, he's a 4-time world champion. You don't want to be on the other side of them punches.
Definitely don't. Drunk, goofy or not, that's a fact. It is what it is. But that ain't cool. It's horseplay. This is why men shouldn't horseplay. Yeah, man, I realized that in my college days. Grown men, don't horseplay. Why? Because somebody's going to get hurt. It's a competition of ego and leverage. It's not worth it. You know, you get two men that ain't gonna back down with horseplay, then it's not gonna be horseplay. That's gonna turn into a physical confrontation. And that's what it turns in, has a chance to turn to every night with AB and the other brother. It's horseplay. Men should not engage in it.
Man. So we're going to take AB, this woman, all of them to the pit.
Quickly.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings when you're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
I really don't like this time that we in. I respect the culture we grew up in, Mr. X. Stand for something or you'll fall for anything. So you'll fall for anything, especially today, just to make some money and get by and get back in the limelight. I despise that with all that I am. Talking about falling for anything. That's why folks fell for the Cheyenne Bryant madness. The good doctor, falling for anything.
That's it. So if you're just coming in, make sure y'all hitting the like button. And speaking of the good doctor, we're going to bring this up. So we ain't done talking about the good doctor.
They done is undefeated. They done made her a Muppet.
I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. And we're going to leave it just as that. Yeah.
Cheyenne Bryant's hubris is going to be the reason why she's going to find herself caught up with federal and state level charges. But I wouldn't be surprised, given the fact that she's been bouncing around between states, that she ended up getting caught up with federal charges like, federal wire fraud, federal mail fraud, because her ego is so pressed in regards to holding on to that title of doctor. California has some very strict laws in regards to the usage of doctor without the proper licensure, without the proper credentials. For example, in the state of California, the title psychologist is a protected title. You can't call yourself a psychologist without the proper licensing. And the fact that people are hiring her for her services under the guise and a pretext that she is a expert in psychology or a doctor in psychology, that's wire fraud.
So there you go. A lot of people have been talking about this lately, you know, the criminal aspects of it. Like anything else, you can't go around impersonating a cop or a FBI agent, rest in peace DMX, or like you say, a doctor or anything. You can't walk into a hospital, say you're a doctor. Like a lot of this stuff can come with criminal charges. So I'm not sure how she was protecting herself. We're going to see.
Here we go. I touched on it last time we talked about the good doctor. I think her defense is going to be the fact that she trademarked the name Dr. Bryant. I believe that she's going to try to use that as her defense. She's going to say, I'm not a doctor. This is my brand, my trademark. It just so happens to be doctor. But I'm not saying I'm a doctor. It's just my trademark. It's my brand.
That's mail fraud. But, you know, everybody knows that Black women are averse to accountability and responsibility. They're allergic to that shit, right? And as soon as the feds get her hemmed up, then everybody's going to be like, oh, white supremacy, racism. They're always trying to tear down a Black woman. They never want to see a Black woman succeed. No, it's not white supremacy. No, it's not racism. It's federal fraud. It's fraud. You can Google that shit. And every time people try to call out Black women on the nonsense that they do online, oh, you're a hater, you're jealous, you hate Black women, you're always trying to tear a Black woman down. Bro, just this year alone, 10 Black female politicians have been caught up because they've committed fraud in some form or manner. 10.
Huh. Yeah. All of them. Even a lot of these business owners, you know, that the lady with the pink sauce and the other woman that just got caught up with the $1 million scheme. All these boss chicks, it's all crashing down. The gynocracy is falling on itself, and I'm sitting here loving it, just rubbing our hands. All of them, the Cheyenne Bryants, you know, you name it. It's all falling apart, and they did it to themselves.
Yes, and we shall cheer. Not for the downfall of individuals, like Mr. said, for the downfall of the gynocracy. Gynocratic order serves nobody, not even the elite hyenas in charge, because it all comes tumbling down eventually, and we are freaking here for it. Daggone right. All these women in Congress, come on, sisters. Come on. The PPP, you know, loan, the PPP, you know, rich folks out there, it's over. The chickens have come home to roost like a mother sucker.
Y'all act like you are above consequences, that you shouldn't be held to the same standard as everyone else. Every time I Google the latest scandal, it's always a Black woman. But that's okay. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to eat the popcorn when she gets charged for fraud.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is 1000% qualified to have doctor in front of her name. And the reason being is because she has a PhD in human nature, human psychology, understanding manipulation, understanding how to imprint on people. She understands people's perception of her and how she can use that as leverage. I like to live stream on here with barely any fucking clothes while I'm pole dancing. And I will get so many women who will be like, how are you able to be pole dancing and you're barely wearing anything? They kicked me off of here because they said that it was like for nudity. Now they'll restrict my lives, but whenever they would kick me off, I would appeal it. And guess what? They will let me right back on here. They will let me right back on here. There will be so many people pissed off, shitty that I'd be on this app with my ass out, with my titties out and pole dancing, wearing 8-inch heels. There's children on this app. You're doing this for free. You're doing that. Yada, 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 yada. But guess what? The reason why I was able to appeal it and they approved my appeal and I was able to do it twice with no strikes on my account, no one could report my account for doing anything wrong, is because my mindset is that the rules don't apply to me. The rules don't apply to me. As someone that is...
Oh my God.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Okay. We've been documenting this woman for a few weeks now, and y'all did tell us she was a scripper. Y'all mentioned that a while back, and now she appears to always have these scrubs on like she's a nurse or something, but y'all told us that y'all know more about her than us, so it's a travesty.
The rules don't apply. I thought she was being sarcastic. She is serious. Sweet Jesus in the morning time. I thought she was being sarcastic about the good doctor being qualified. She's like, no, the rules don't apply to some of us. Granted, that must be, it must be nice. Keep on with that, carrying on if you must. Shout out to Mr. X. The consequence may not come today, may not come tomorrow, may not come at all this year. But one thing you should plan for and know, the consequences is going to come. So get ready or not. Appreciate your night call coming through. We appreciate you. Says careful. Standing for something blindly can make you fall for the wrong thing. Amen. Appreciate your night call. Says power doesn't know gender, race, or even culture, but yet corruption corrupts absolutely. There you go. Indeed.
The rules don't apply to me. As someone that is college educated with 2 degrees, I am in no way, shape, or form trying to degrade the level of expertise that you end up getting when you complete a college, a graduate degree, a PhD, an MD, lawyer, etc., etc. I am in no way here to degrade the amount of effort that it takes for you to prove your qualifications to people. But I want to make something very clear. You're always going to get further in life when you are the MD or the doctor of understanding how life works. When you are the doctor with a PhD, with a doctorate in understanding life of hard knocks, street smarts, human behavior, psychology, sociology. That is the most pivotal accolades in life that you could ever receive. And those accolades do not require for you to have to get a college education. Once again, not knocking having an education. I'm college educated ×2, okay? This is the reason why for a lot of people that like end up having that education and the people that are just kind of like saying like, okay, where's her dissertation? Where's her dissertation? Where's her dissertation? I knew pretty early on, I could tell pretty early on that I'm like, she seems a little bit too, pardon my French, a little too around the way for me to be fully convinced that she is actually a doctor, as in regards to like her having a full-on dissertation, her going the full length of like her finishing a course. As someone that has seen therapists, as someone who follows several therapists.
So what are you saying? Y'all knew it, but y'all didn't care because it's the sisterhood and y'all just gonna boost them up regardless. Like, yeah, let's put her on our shoulders. Hell, she says she a doctor. It's a black woman. Believe all women.
She up here trying to hold the unaccountable accountable. She telling high-ranking, high-value, high-earning man that they damaged. Yeah, we like that. Put these ninjas in their place, good doctor. That's what this was all about. She up here putting these ninjas in their place. Not Pook Nug. She up here talking cash money to Cam Newton, Superman, Nick Cannon, the cereal baby maker. Oh, she's our shero. Not.
Here on TikTok and those therapists personally, you kind of understand the vernacular and like the way that they talk about things, and she never matched that for me. Her dissertation was understanding human behavior and human psychology, and understanding how people perceive her in order for her to gain leverage in life. You can do way more with that than your college degree is ever going to be able to give you, because that's what they're not teaching you in college. What she's doing is self-taught. What she's doing is for the person that wants to learn, okay, on the other side of this degree, there's also real life. What else in real life is being left on the table that I am not learning about? That
I'm here for it. Let's ride the crazy train. I mean, hell, we over here, like you said, live streaming 4 or 5 days a week. We got plenty of hours in, so we can call ourselves whatever we want. Like I said, doctors or psychiatrists, you know, coaches, whatever. It's basically what they saying. We got enough hours clocked and we done cooked enough, as Cheyenne says. She cooked. So I guess that's the credentials.
We got thousands of sessions. We got thousands of live broadcasted sessions up here. I done made my case. I was Dr. Cheyenne Bryant's public pretender the other night. Yep, I want to use the same logic to my automotive knowledge. Yep, I done many things. I done things with cars that some train techs can't and won't do under bad circumstances. I want my honorary certified master mechanics degree. Whatever the heck that look like, give it to me, mail it to me. I'll be waiting.
I am not monetizing on, that I am not gaining leverage on, because they're not going to teach you this shit in school. They're not going to teach you this shit in school, because this is how people like me and you, understanding this, get into power. And then you overthrow the people that are already in power. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant knew she's light-skinned. She's objectively pretty. I think she even has light eyes, banging body.
My God.
Well-spoken. She knew how to use those things for leverage in order for her to have a platform. And not only that, she used that currency in the most utmost community that was going to put it the highest on the pedestal, the Black community. As someone that is a little bit lighter skinned, and as someone that has like finer hair, I understand the leverage that I have more so if I'm in a Black community than I am a white community, because they don't care about that. They don't care about the shade of Black that you are. If you're Black, it's useless currency at that point. But she understands the leverage that she has based off of how she looks and based off of how other people are going to perceive her because she looks a certain way. Because at the end of the day, if she would have used her looks to be with an athlete or to be with a millionaire or a billionaire, oh, she's a gold digger, oh, she's this, oh, she's that. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what way a woman decides to use things that she knows how to leverage, because she understands how people will put it on a pedestal in order for her to be advantageous, no one's going to like it when a woman does it. Regardless, no one is going to like it when a woman does it.
You a liar, and the truth ain't in you.
You a liar.
That's a lie. She's just up here babbling. I mean, just like She-Ra and the rest of these women. The problem is they have an audience, and there are more women thinking like this than probably not. And it's contagious.
You know, there kind of is a problem with established, successful, accomplished women using what they got for their advantage. Especially when we're talking about dating and dealing with one another. It's not about leverage, man. It's about adding value to your person or your group, you know, your respected peers. It ain't about leverage and control. That's y'all problem, modern women. Oh, I got degrees, certifications. I got the power. Not I got more value to my group. I'm good for the group. No, I got more leverage. Do what I say. I'm the dictator now. That's your problem. Keep it up. Keep it up.
The issue is that she never studied the part of human behavior once people start to kind of put two and two together and they understand that it's a mask that you're wearing. She only did the part of how you wear the mask, how you play the role, and how you just have everything, you know, end up happening as long as people are believing this role that you are playing. Everyone that has studied human nature, or you've read the laws of human nature, everyone understands that the more you emotionally react to an accusation, it lessens the validity of your defense that you have against said accusation. Because anything that could fuel you emotionally, it's because there's something there to be targeted on. It's something there to be hit on. The more that she is coming forth explaining herself and she's emotionally charged, she's cussing, she's trying to flip the narrative back on the people that are making the accusations, it is reducing the validity that she had originally claimed. This is what is going to be her downfall, because she did not practice something that's going to be inevitable. This is inevitable. Okay, people are constantly, once they see you reaching a peak, they're going to start looking for cracks in the fragment of what it is that you're trying to portray or what it is that you are trying to do.
Oh my God.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
Like, all Cheyenne Bryant has to do is produce her dissertation. produce the documents that she refused, but she's lying. She can't get them. She lost them. You know, she was moving a lot and her documents got lost and she could never retrieve them from the school because the school is closed. How convenient.
Very convenient. This is some modern woman hoodoo. She don't have a problem with how Cheyenne Bryan is moving. I'm done playing that doctor mess. She's not put off by how Cheyenne Bryan's moving. Her critique is that Cheyenne Bryan didn't fully go through with the mission. She learned how to manipulate. That was good. She learned how to get her way. That was good. But what she didn't do is realize that once her successful lies got found out, see, she answering these questions with emotions. She should have studied that part of dark manipulation. She didn't do it all because she could have made it out. She up here like, oh, you didn't scheme properly. Do you get that? This is not accountability. That's why I'm so confused. Like, are you being sarcastic? No. Shout out to the rage bait market. This got to be rage bait. I think she got me.
The smartest people say nothing. Next question. You say nothing, you just pass over it. Or you ask them a question, or you bring up something else. She needs PR training, but also she should have thought 10 steps ahead of this because this is inevitable. These are the laws of human nature. This is exactly how human behavior works in real time. When you have someone who has done enough groundwork to understand how human behavior works to get to a certain result, but not know how to keep it going.
You're never going to believe what I just found out about Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. I actually found proof that Ann is Dr. Bryant. Now, her integrity may be in question, but she has her legal ducks in a row. She has had a registered trademark for Dr. Bryant since 2018. In connection with her life coaching services since 2017. Almost 10 years. Her claim has been that she's been using the name Dr. Bryant in connection with coaching services and educational services. Where in this trademark does she say that she provides therapy? In fact, it's not even filed in that class. Her trademark is in class 41, which is an educational class. Legally, she owns the name. The trademark office is not going to ask for her degree. Not going to ask to see her dissertation. We'll only check and confirm that using her trademark in a way that it's a brand.
Grand tip. And that's why right now, Amazon and a lot of these places are giving refunds on her book. So she was up here the other night. She was on that interview and she said, oh, I got the #1 seller and the #1 this. And that fast, everybody's, at first they couldn't get a refund, but after they found out she was selling this book as a doctor and she's not, they allowed these people to get refunds. And most of the people have sent the book back. So she played herself. You was going up under this pretense of being an actual doctor, but no, you're more like Dr. Seuss. I mean, any one of us can go register our name as a trademark doctor or whatever the case. So, a lot of folks is upset.
See, we are deciphering her sick hoodoo when she was saying things like, I'm in my own lane. When I heard that, she said, I created my own lane when she was on that interview with that sister Marissa we put on display, I think last night. When she said that, I said, okay. See what I'm saying? She's operating. She said, I'm not in the box. My own lane. This is her own lane. A loophole. She out here acting like T-Buddy. She like, I'm not a doctor, but got a trademark as a doctor. You see what I'm saying? And you see the description. She is in the description. It is what she does. Life coaching, advice, feel good serum, those things. It's wicked, but it didn't roll over the way she wanted. It sounds good. Yeah, the community buying into it, but Amazon, these publishing companies, they're like, we don't play these wicked games. And now it's falling down. Good on her. This is terrible.
Yes. Legally, she owns the name. The trademark office is not going to ask for her degree. Not going to ask to see her dissertation. We'll only check and confirm that using her trademark in a way that it's a brand. And that she is. She owns the name Dr. Bryant. That means that if someone else wants to use the name Dr. Bryant in connection with life coaching services, motivational speaking services, she can stop them. She owns that name in connection with her brand and the services she provides. Dr. Dre is not a real doctor. Dr. Pepper wasn't created by a real doctor. If the trademark office call it Dr. Bryant, she wants y'all to call it Dr. Bryant. Not saying it's right, but it is legal. She's going to go by Dr. Bryant. Legally, she can.
For the folks who have already made up their minds to not like me or not understand me, listen, I don't give a what your narrative is. I would like for you to recreate it, double down on it, and run that shit because I don't give a fuck about it.
Hell! Diane Bryan says, run that ish. So, I mean, she out here doing damage control. Like the woman said, she got to talking too much. I also like to see how she spin this. All right, and shout out to Ebony Dean last night. He was saying she probably gonna go into the church, which is more than likely.
Listen here. I think the most lucrative thing to do, since nobody cares about shame or morals, her and Maya need to go ahead and collab on that OF. That'll pop off something crazy. Other than that, wishful thinking. This is her big joker, if you ask me. She has never disclosed this. And I think for a reason, she's like, oh, run this ish. I'm going to do what I want. This is her joker. She like, they really believe I have zero ground for this doctor title. And due to her trademark, there is something legally there. That's her big joker. She just waiting to pull it out. So y'all gonna keep trying to prosecute me, and I'm gonna whip this out. But guess what? Guess who ain't gonna care about that trademark or that certification, whatever, that Dr. Bryant Madness? Amazon, publishers, sponsors, folks with the money that they can give to you. They don't give a dang. They say, okay, you got it registered as a trademark, but that don't mean nothing for what you are trying to put out here. You are trying to portray yourself as a clinical doctor, and that ain't gonna work. Appreciate your deep thoughts. Appreciate your G. Says she talking ghetto knees. Appreciate your deep thoughts. Says she sound as crooked as her hair part. Shout out to Mr. Jersey Worthy, been a member for 18 months. We appreciate you. Says House of Hypocrites call her Santa Claus.
So here we go. The thing is, she been getting called out for a while. So I'm going to pull this up. Shout out to the brother Cam Newton over here. Y'all remember him and Corey Holcomb sat down. Corey Holcomb been exposed her. So this was over a year ago.
I don't want my platform to be fake. That's shit.
Why would you call her a doctor, brother? I'm not saying your platform is fake at all. I'm just saying, when somebody say Dr. Bryant, it irks me. Where's her colleagues? Where's she a doctor at? Because I've done the research.
And it was what?
I don't see doctor nowhere. If somebody is a doctor, they will be proud to show you, I'm a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
She can't do it. She just says it. This is a fantasy that woman is living. I mean, like, you don't see everybody to see you, Sister Bryant. We know it's a girl you call your bodyguard, but we know it's more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in the streets. So I can't say what this girl is that you call in your little security sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? There's people who know y'all and they talk. So, and all this doctor stuff, I mean, come on. Where is the proof that you're a doctor? Can you just do that online? Instead of all of the glamour videos with all the makeup on and everything, show us you're a doctor and how you became a doctor and how you practice being a doctor. You're just doing internet talk like everybody else, except you wanted to put doctor on your name. Prove to me you're a doctor so I can eat crow and apologize. But don't come with that little nonsense online shit. That ain't gonna work on me. I know. And all that low vibrational women stuff. You used to work at the strip club, right? I would ask her that. She's talking about low vibrational women. And even if that was a time when she's not doing that now.
Man. So here we are. I think the brother Corey knew this stuff all along. Like, they all out in Hollywood. It ain't that big. These people know, different people. They got mutual friends and people talk. They just he ain't gonna spill all the beans, but he had a hint. Obviously, a lot of people couldn't prove it, but we just seen the document.
And we know what it is. Everybody, your audience is not the people from where you live. So, Dr. My goodness, Ashawn Bryant can get away with this because, as Corey's pointing out, in those circles, they talk, folks know who you are, but her audience is not the folks that know of her. You see that? It's the strangers on social media land, hundreds, if not thousands of miles away. Her audience is not frequenting the clubs and bars where she at. See what I'm saying? They don't know. They ain't getting this insight. But folks like Corey and other folks in that social economic class, like he said, she got this little bodyguard. And yeah, y'all ain't bodyguard. There's allegations of scissoring and things like that. And see, they would know they are in that group. But the folks that watch, they are none the wiser.
She talked about the things that she's done to men and how she kicks up dust with men on purpose that so-called love her. And I never saw the end of y'all video until my girl showed me this.
Which one?
When you hit her with that 50 Cent shit and she was stuck, it was classic, but that's not promoted.
But that
because she praised 50 Cent because there's opportunity maybe there for her. Now, this ain't no diss to 50 Cent. 50 Cent, he walked up to her and as she said, he was like, you're amazing or whatever. We know how the game go, but she wouldn't say nothing bad about 50 Cent because that opportunity might not be gone yet. But when the opportunity with 50 is gone, she'll be calling him low vibrational and all that. Because I don't think she really like men. I think she like women because I've seen some evidence of that. Now, this is what I said, I think. But women who run through men that she's with and she say she like, have you heard some of the stuff she said she did to the men that she was in relationships with?
No.
Yeah, I knew you didn't know that. I've watched that lady since I was on the show with her a long time ago. I was on the show with her with one of my homeboys, Zoe Williams. He had a show. And that lady, if her real story came out, she would be a farce, I believe. I don't think she's a doctor, and I'm putting it out there. I don't think she's a doctor. If I am, show me where you got your doctorate, and I would love to talk to some of your colleagues.
Shout out to Corey. He been calling folks out for a while. Hell, he been calling Kundra out, all these hyenas. They don't like it because they don't like him. Granted, he got some wild takes, but obviously he hit on this over a year ago.
Call them out, like it or not. The truth ain't hurt nobody but a liar. Tell the truth, shame the devil and these hyenas. It's interesting. Shout out to Wild Corey Holcomb over there at the 5150 show. Hopefully they doing all right. He said he did his research. He said, Cam, I know you didn't know. You got it up here telling you low vibrational. Do your homework, Cam. Don't be having doctors coming up here trying to give you sessions.
But I think that's not necessarily in that case how you feel, because I think that's just her direction that she wants to go. I do call Cap.
She's lying and saying she's a doctor.
That's just that's a stage name for all. Even if she's not, she's made some great points. She's made some points that I would say in this world of content, she has provoked thought.
Give me a great thought, she said.
Well, low vibrational. Whether
That's
it's
a word.
If it's true or not, broken homes, whether it's true or not, this is something going back to influence. She has been influential in creating a narrative about high functioning men, low vibrational action. And that right there may not be true in my world or your world. And I don't get to dictate that. Unfair and unjust, yes. But when that clip goes, nobody's going to watch the 2 hours and even peep the 50 Cent situation. They're going to see it on Spiritual Word. They're going to see it on Shade Room. They're going to see it on this platform, that platform, and everybody going to creator hack, as they will call it in YouTube world. And then they're going to speak on Dr. Brian calls out Cam Newton and Nick Cannon.
It was some bullshit.
But you don't get the right to say that, because in all cases, we've seen when you say the truth, that nigga ain't nothing but bitter. That nigga hating. And the truth of the matter is this: when I go back home, because it was me that was used in that, I'm still in the same situation. If anything, it has brought
Hell!
Listen, Cheyenne Bryan ain't no different than any of these hyenas that ever came up here online. Like, Cam, granted, a lot of people ain't familiar with a lot of spaces on YouTube, but people like Cheyenne Bryan, I would imagine she is. So she steals a lot of her talking points and she get a lot of information from these spaces and then go around people like y'all who ain't none the wiser and get to spitting this stuff. And she sounds like she's hitting on something. But then y'all could come over here and watch a couple episodes of Single by Choices and be like, oh, hell, well, they deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. If y'all lifted her up in the air, well, damn.
Yeah! Boom, yeah, come on, Cam. I see you trying to make a point saying that, you know, the rhetoric, you know, the propaganda is going to be what it's going to be. But no, this high functioning, low vibrational, I'd make me want to throw up in my mouth. High functioning, low vibrational, shut up. What is that? What book? What book of study is that in? Where did you read that? Low functioning, high functioning? I thought that had to do with, you know, being mentally challenged or something like that. And low and high vibrational, man, just stop. This sound like some old chakra mama mumbo jumbo at best.
My situation closer because we're able to talk about that.
But you hit her upside the head with the 50 Cent thing. He was like, is he this? And she would not exhaust that resource because she still wants to see what she can work out of that.
I didn't know. So when I asked her that question, I didn't know about, I was just reaching for any person that I'm saying to myself, okay, cool. Well, every person that has had a child and that is not with that person has created a broken home. So I'm like, yo, a person who I admire, I'm like, yo,
Curtis, she ain't got no kid.
But
let me tell you why you ain't got no kid. Because you can't make a kid with the person you with, can you? Don't get mad at me if I'm telling the truth now. I ain't saying this is a fact, but I'm saying.
But you can't say that though.
People who know you put your business out there, ma'am. So most people don't know. The average civilian don't know. But people who know you know who that girl is who you call your security.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
Yeah, you can't make babies scissoring cudacatas. You need meat. You need man juice. You can't take a cudacata and a cudacata, create friction, and create babies. It don't work like that.
Bumping donuts, baby. That's what we used to call it in college. Bumping donuts. Yeah, we had a little, that's a whole nother story. Maybe for the Patreon. They ain't gonna do it. Yeah, I just don't really see how that does anything for anybody. Just bumping pancakes.
I'm just putting it out there with pleasure.
Can we move on or you want to still stay here?
Get it, let's go somewhere else.
Say less. In your opinion, last thing on this though, but I'm like, this is my truth to this. And this is my last take on Dr. Bryant. I think she came here and she used the platform for what it was intended for her to do. So much so, I don't even think prior to her coming on this platform, she had 1 million followers on Instagram. That's a Snapple fact.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why she came here is because, I really want to have thought-provoking conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And in some of those conversations, I don't get to choose where I'm just always talking and saying like, yo, bro, well, I don't think what you're doing is right. Some of that is, yeah, bro, what you're doing is wrong. So I took the risk and said, when I sent over, the truth is this, when I sent over her name to talent at Iconic Saga, everybody's like, who?
Right. You blew her up.
I'm not saying that.
No, it's a fact.
I'm not saying, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I blew her up. What I am saying is she's definitely maximized, not from the Nick Cannon, because not a lot of people seen that. But when you came on my platform and you spoke how you spoke, whether I believed in it or not, or whether you believed in it wholeheartedly or not, it has elevated you in this realm of go sis, let's impact, keep these, in check. And all I'm saying is, okay, she's from Cam Newton's Funky Friday. She's went on to be Simone. She's went on to other situations. I'm not mad at that.
Listen, Cam, she pretty much came up here for the same reasons that Kundra went over on the Godfather show. All right. They be up here trying to attach themselves to men because there's not any other female channels on these damn spaces on YouTube. Where they gonna go? On Candace Owens? She don't want y'all. There ain't no female creators up here that they can attach themselves to. So they always try to attach themselves to men that they don't even like. And y'all got to stop letting them on y'all show, essentially.
And I think that's what Corey's saying. God dang it, Cam. Cam is like, oh, it's cool, it's cool. No, it's not. It's not. You did shine more of a light on her. And she kept her being disrespectful, disingenuous at best. That's the problem. She didn't come up here being respectful. She didn't give you no credit. It's egregious. Yeah, that's boy. If I was accomplished like Cam Newton, you come on my show, you better write off some of my damn accolades before we get into this conversation. The Kundras and Shine Bright should have kept there. Cam, I appreciate you coming on here. You know, you're a great athlete. Glaze that. The women should glaze this. And just Miss X said, it is what it is. You are attaching yourself to him. But both of them kept her being disrespectful. That's gynocratic order madness, man. And it triggers me because you ain't got to deal with this, Cam. Come on now.
She's went on to other situations. I'm not mad at that.
B. Simone, ain't that the girl who stole the book?
Who?
B. Simone.
She stole the book.
She stole the book.
Mm.
Do you know about that?
Empower me.
She stole the book. She claimed the book that wasn't hers, that somebody else wrote. You really don't know about this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we just dropped the video. Was it B. Simone or was it Amanda Seals? I think it was B. Simone. She got canceled for plagiarizing a book that some other woman wrote, and she got canceled for it. And Cam's sitting here. You really need to start doing your research before you bring people on your show, or you dealing with people and you don't know none of this stuff about them. That's kind of wicked.
That's egregious. Yeah, being an individual that likes language arts, like plagiarism, come on. B. Simone faced plagiarism scandal in 2020 involving her self-help book titled Baby Girl. Manifest the life you want, baby girl. Shut up. Y'all need therapy. Heal that baby girl in you, huh? Ain't that what the therapists say? Everybody, man and woman, we all got, the younger version of ourselves inside. Heal that person, baby girl. Plagiarism is diabolical. I had no idea.
Straight face, right hand, nigga. I don't know.
It ain't hard to find.
Say less, and I will. But in this particular situation, I'm like, yo, I've done my job, and you've done your job to impact and elevate. So when I had mentioned, this is what I was saying, when I had mentioned the Curtis Jackson of 50 Cent, at the time she Euroed out of it, I didn't know she was potentially trying to work with it.
Look, we saw it, brother. There are people who ain't looking with that average eye. There are people who watching every word come out of your mouth, my mouth. I saw her squirm when you put the question on her about who 50 Cent was. She came at you like she came at you, but she wouldn't dare say that about 50 Cent because she hasn't exhausted that resource yet. That's the only reason she wouldn't say nothing about it. She went as far as to say, if he was on your show, then I would talk to him. Yeah, right. You're not going to exhaust the resource until you squeeze it out. After you get through squeezing it out, then you would talk crazy about him or anybody else. I saw it, bruh. I'm telling you, I hadn't seen the whole episode, but because it became something to talk about, I sat and watched it. I was like, okay. Then at the end, when you got her, because you reversed it, you asked her, well, is 50 Cent like that? She would not say a disparaging word about the brother because she a hustler, Dr. Alleged Bryant.
And what do we know now? We know that her relationship with 50 Cent led to the book deal, the book that she is now online selling, her book here. And that's the cover of the book where her boobies out. And 50 Cent helped her out with the publishing. This is the same book that is now money is being refunded to customers. I wonder if 50 Cent knew all, the allegations and whatnot.
He gon' know. Yeah, 50 is a real businessman. Put some spec on that. I had no idea that right there is the title, to cover her book. That? What in the? Here's the thing, man. I ain't nobody mad. Shouldn't nobody be mad at a man or woman, creating some kind of niche lane with a little bit of cunningness. But this is sleight of hand. You see, I can respect it if she came here and was transparent about her trademark and why she has the doctor, but she like, I earned this. See, there you go. That's the biggest problem. Now she paid for it. Now she just got something trademarked. She keeps saying, I earned it. That is a big asterisk attached to that.
Hustler, dog. I'm just saying, man. People get mad at me. It happens. But in the long run, when people study what you say, they're going to be like, oh, they was right there. It's just trendy. For the trendy people, you ain't right. What's the sister name who went on tour and had to cancel the tour? One of the ratchet female rappers. Damn, I can't think of her name. What is it? Sexy Red. Let me tell you something. On the internet, it's easy to press like. On the internet, it's easy to do things to blow up. But in the real world, are people finna waste their time and resources to come see what you're talking about? No, they're not. You're an internet star. And ain't nothing wrong with being an internet star. You might turn it into some money. But I'm talking about for the long run, to not be a trend. You have to be something of substance that people will be like, oh, so-and-so coming to town. You know what? I'm going to take my hard-earned dollar and I'm going to go see that because it's probably worth something. You can't be worth nothing perpetrating who you are because you're a perpetrator.
For sure. So to wrap this up, in this particular phase, I'm like, I don't judge other people's platforms. But what I do see at other people's platforms, they're not being held accountable or they're not holding people accountable for that. And I'm not afraid to use my personal experiences to talk about. And I know what comes with that. But at the same time, if I'm locked in with my situation or situations, right? And what I mean by situations, the other mother of my children, I have to put people on game. That's why I've created, let's keep it funky. We should be able to talk about religion. We should be able to talk about politics. We should be able to talk about relationships. We should be able to talk about the LGBTQT community and doing it with respect, not demonizing or suppressing or saying these type of things. We should be able to talk about the gay community and give them the respect that they deserve. What I am saying is, for me, I created something with a lot of help and support that allows me to bring light to any situation. And it's hard to cancel what it
Oh, hey, look, Corey just looking at him like, I ain't trying to hear that. So, like I said, respect. Cam is just trying to be politically correct at all times. He even went on the one of his shows and said it. You know, he said he don't believe in choosing sides or any of that. And he did with the whole Stephen A thing. So when he knew Stephen A and Jason Whitlock had a thing going, and he brought Jason Whitlock on the show, and then, you know, he gave some bogus excuse about it to Stephen A, like, oh, you know, this is just content, you know. And Stephen A like, no, we supposed to be cool. You know, I don't rock with that dude at all. And, you know, Cam tried to smooth it over like it was nothing, but it was more than nothing.
A friend to everyone is an ally to no one. Can't be friendly and friends with everybody. Somebody not gonna like you, and that's okay. You should pick a side. A hero to one group is a villain to others. It is what it is. I don't agree with this. Oh, I don't judge. Stop that. Stop. You sound bought and paid for. And shout out to brother Corey, man. Corey up there sitting there, all still face. That's because he can see that. He can see out the corner of his eye. Cam got that ankle bracelet on. Listen, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know about it. Cam out here having his way with women. I understand his ego. You know, he having his way, so you can't tell him nothing. But an ankle bracelet, man. Shout out to masculinity, man. God dang it.
So,
shout out to Nightcall. We appreciate you coming through. Stick around, man. Says low vibration equals changing a word's meaning to fit a person or moment, then using it outside its original context. If meanings constantly shift by situation, words lose stable meaning. That's their goal, Nightcall. Huh? The devil is here to confuse, and they are trying to confuse us.
Man. So we're going to take Cam Newton and Cheyenne Bryant. Yeah, Cam with that ankle bracelet's egregious. And you and Cheyenne to the pit.
Yeah, oh my God.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
No, they won't. No, they will not. Things, if you ask me, come from an old married man. Who am I? Only way things are going to get brighter, folks, step outside their comfort zone and embrace what y'all consider to be struggle of. If you don't have the ability to be vulnerable, real, and transparent today, you will not get a situation that's real or transparent. It ain't happening. Yeah, shout out to all the hurt folks out there that's been giving up on love. I get it.
That part. So here we are. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button if you have not yet. We have made our way through the show. We're talking about Hot Girl Summer is now. The dating market is FUBAR. Also, if you missed last night, Regal Rumble, make sure you guys go over to the Cart Before the Horse channel. All right. I see Sister Olawa been dropping the links. Go over and subscribe and check out last night's show.
Shout out to the lovely Sister Olawa. We appreciate you. Oh, it's only going to get worse. Hot Girl Summer is now, and it ain't even summer yet. It's just about to start warming up. We ain't seen the worst or the best of it, depending on how you look at it. But nevertheless, shout out to SBC, Cart Before the Horse Nation, coming through like y'all do. We appreciate y'all rocking with us as we continue to explore the madness and vitriol of the dating, mating, and rage baiting market. Shout out to the chat coming through like y'all do, supporting your channel, supporting your interests, supporting your beautiful Black media. We appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you, and a thank you.
So shout out to everybody coming through. We will be back up here Tuesday night for Truth Over Lies. Also, shout out to the brother who we got, Major Drama, dropping them memberships off, Brother Ray, Frederick Howard, and shout out to Night Call. He been coming through all night.
There you go. And shout out to everybody in the Patreon. We shared the link to the one brother that had got pew-pewed by Chud the Chode. And that brother's GoFundMe has since raised dang near $250,000, $246,000. Shout out to everybody that donated. We over here, we walking it like we talking it, supporting our people. Salute to y'all, man.
That part. So we'll see y'all over Truth Over Lies Tuesday. We'll see what's going on. Until then, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Cart Before the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Sound what they ain't wanna hear, but it was real. With accountability, where that we just try to build, not tear down the pack. Hit that like button, subscribe. Don't front, cash out, support the show, super chat, let it flow. SBC Nation, we see y'all. Call it for the horse, stand tall. Digital vibe, single by choice. Consequence.